Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this again with audio.
Now with audio.
So, it's been a while since we've done Dungeons & Dragons here. This will be our third, fourth?
I think
Session 4.
Session 4 for Heroes of Baldur's Gate. In the last session, M was unavailable, so we carried on without her. More on that in a moment. And the heroes discovered maps of the sewer system for Baldur's Gate, and were also tasked with rescuing a certain someone from the Zentarum. Does anyone remember who?
I'm trying to find the carpenter's
Exactly.
son. The carpenter's son.
The father.
Switch to 4 cam. We're talking together.
4 cam, sorry. Let's go.
So the carpenter's father
We're still
was
white,
taken
we're
captive.
Still white, but
I knew there was a son involved.
Yep,
I'm gonna do that.
you were close. Now, what you haven't seen on stream is that I ran a little solo session for M to, just kind of catch her up as she was playing, and something happened. Do you want to say what happened?
I died.
Yeah, she died.
M is dead.
So,
In the sewers.
yeah.
Because she didn't have a map.
With the rat.
No. with many rats, probably.
Many rats!
She went
Left
poking
side.
around.
Handle it!
She went poking around in the sewers, and Karen Crawler basically landed on her, took a big bite out of her, and then she rolled a 1 on her first death saving throw. Don't do that.
For the
Yep.
record.
Yeah, just
That's bad.
don't do that. That's bad. That's really bad. So, and one more thing. We have our 6th party member rejoining us.
Yay!
Party.
So, Rich, do you have anything to say about your character at this time?
I do have a reputation around sort of the slightly less respectable characters in Baldur's Gate. I'm not like a fixer necessarily, but a acquirer of rare magical and otherwise important historical items for people, and so they know me, and I do have a small cart that I tote around to try to sell other various trinkets and things around town.
Like a kid's wagon or something?
No, like oyster shells and cockles. Pushing it down the docks and trying to.
What race are you?
I'm a tiefling.
So does your tail get
It doesn't get tangled, but I can slap people's hands if they're
Tangled?
trying
She did this.
to.
I've been in
Excited.
the cart.
That's
I was
my-
not going there with it. I meant in the cart because it's in the cart.
It's my tail, if you will.
Jesus.
Tail gets excited. Like a puppy.
We always end up going in that direction.
And your name.
Oh my god.
Oh, Animander Rake. Mostly known by Rake.
Rake.
Salamander Rake? Yes. Anomander.
Right, and we will introduce you.
Sometime.
Yes, when we reach an appropriate point in the story.
Never. I'm just kidding.
Jason's doing live editing. So
Yep.
we're good.
I was gonna wait until.
It's weird to this camera. I can't change the white balancing on the source that you created. So.
Hey man, I was just trying to get it to work at all. I mean, it might help, Jay. It might help get rid of the gigantic white object in the middle of it. There you go.
That did help.
No, I'm literally changed. I changed it right when you did.
Now get rid of that.
Yeah.
But
I will,
also-
but I just
But
want
also
to.
get rid of it.
I will. I just want to see if it was me or if it was him.
I did.
Much better.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Still wanted
Jay.
to be someone who
I And you need to send that source to the back, and then you should be good.
I feel like you look appropriately vampirish.
For a dead person?
Vampirish.
For a dead person?
Vampirous.
Should I be all stoic like this? Like,
Yeah, until you're alive.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks way better.
That's what happens when you have to work late on a Friday.
Yeah.
Looks way better.
All right.
So is this
it's
not,
okay.
Is this not just plug and play? Like, every time you turn it on, do you have to redo all this crap?
He dismantles it to DJ, so he has to.
But
reassemble
also,
it.
every time you turn on OBS,
It does something.
webcams go back to being auto-focusing, auto-white balancing. And you have to manually turn it off for 4
Got it.
times.
We're gonna fix that.
OBS tips.
OBS Pro.
So we're going to open up
Right. We're gonna fix that.
the scene here at the Elf Song Tavern. The 4 heroes from our last adventure were successful in acquiring some maps of the sewers and are, well, you tell me. How are you feeling about
A side quest.
how things have gone so far?
I mean,
What's the mood of the evening?
Honestly, don't
well, we
remember the
ran
sewer
back.
stuff.
We left and we ran back to the inn,
Right.
right?
Yes.
We had the maps.
Yep.
We had a lot of maps, right? We just
Yes.
took them all.
Oh, we had a little heist.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we tied.
I had a date.
Knocked
And
out
you
and tied up
fucking did some
Oral.
stupid shit.
Oral Carpenter. What is his name?
Oral Carpenter.
Oral Redenbacher?
Oral Carpenter.
Nope.
Oral Roberts.
What did you guys do while I was
Uh,
gone?
I had a date. I don't know what you're talking
So
She went on a date.
about. I went on a date.
With who?
Like crumpets and tea and
the guy
crumpets
they
is wrong.
robbed, actually.
Nice.
She was the distraction.
The
Yep.
Mason. She went on a date with the Mason.
I met on a
Yep.
date with a
And
Mason.
the
Nice.
carpenter let them go through his place to the shared basement that he has with the carpenter
We slept
or
in
the
the back.
mason.
Back door.
Yep.
The basement.
Stole all of the mason's blueprints for the sewers,
Yeah.
and then on the way out, they made it look like they robbed the carpenter too.
Correct. Well, I didn't want Oral to have problems with his friend.
They're not
It's a
friends
weird,
anymore.
weird form
Well, it was a
of
weird
thing.
thing.
What's the phrase like? When you want to know something, you don't want to know it, so that you're plausible deniability.
Plausible
Yeah.
deniability. That's right.
All
Even
right.
though he knew everything already, you just needed to give him a
We
bruise.
didn't want the Mason to think that the carpenter stole his stuff.
you wanted that legal,
Right.
deniability
Right. So we tied him up and knocked him out
against his wishes.
against his wishes, of course. Yeah. Because I mean,
So
look, it's for the better.
No,
It's for the greater good.
Wasn't sure if we were
Right.
going to.
are you celebrating your
That's how arch enemies
victory at the Elf Song, or think about taking an early
Well,
night?
what do we
or
find when we get back at the inn? Is M there?
no.
M is not there.
M and MON are neither one is there. You don't see Khalid, although Jahira is sitting at the bar.
Did they get Jahira's at the bar?
Yes.
Did they get the blood cleaned up from the pirates?
Yes. That. Well, I mean, they kind of just left a bit of a stain, but it's
Yeah.
it's Baldur's Gate.
Sure.
It's not the first blood stain, and won't be the last.
Sure. Yeah, so I don't really want to hang out very long. I mean, I want to go try to rescue this guy's dad,
All right.
I think. But what do you guys, what do we need to...
What time is it? It's like late.
Yeah, it's fairly late
It
into
was
the
evening when
Yeah.
we were, yeah.
Alright.
And are you back?
I think I saw you guys, and we kind of ended our date because,
Yes,
I
you
wanted a sarcophagus that was so fancy.
you did see them.
Wow.
You did see them on the their way back. Yes.
That's grim.
I want to see the sarcophagus, frankly.
And he sent you to the artists or the sculptors
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
the
right.
details. He could build the base, like the rough under thing, but any carving on it was gonna have to be done
by an artist.
Well, she wanted like painting and gilding and all
Yeah,
this ridiculous
which is
stuff.
why I think he sent her to.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
And
is
you have the maps, right? You collected them all up. And you brought
I believe so.
Yeah. So Jahira, you seen him?
Uh,
You know, the little one. Keeps changing faces all the time. Looks good without her clothes.
and she gives you a glare when you mention the changing faces part. Then she replies in her accent that no, but she did go off with Imoen late in the morning. I suspect they'll be back shortly.
Wow, surely so. I mean, we probably don't want to go without her, right? So we should hang out, have beer.
sounds good to me.
Corbin, I believe it's your turn to buy.
Who?
Me.
Corbin. Sorry.
He did want you to pay.
The name's Jimbo. Jimbo Spice.
Yeah,
He can
We've
pay.
met.
I think it's your turn.
We've been on hijinks
He
together.
apparently wants it.
Barkeep, around, please.
Wait,
For my
just to be
friends.
clear, who's paying?
Me.
Okay.
That's right.
How much? How much?
Double me, please.
And the woman behind the bar says, "Well, sir, that would depend upon what exactly you're having. A
Mm.
round of what?"
Mead for me, please.
Same.
And I looked up what the price of mead was at one point, but I do not remember at the moment. Oh, there it is. Mug of ale is 4 coppers each.
No problem.
Double. Yeah. I down one and I sip the second.
All right. And
Let's say 30 Minus 30.
I sip
Role
on
play.
mine.
and so you all enjoy your drinks for a bit, and then
Did we get a short rest or anything? Or for some reason when I leveled it, it reset my hit points. I don't think maybe we didn't take any damage. I don't recall.
if so, it was very minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike someone. Anyway. It should be fine for this. I was going to let you do a long rest if you wanted it after this bit here.
Okay.
I'm never
It-
gonna live this down, am I?
Anyway, the door slams open,
Depends when
and
we bring you back.
Imoen has M over her shoulder, and
Man, she's
She cr-
strong.
well, she's got a bit of adrenaline going through her, and she says, "Jahira, oh, I think I really messed up. You gotta help us. Help her. Help him."
What's wrong with her? Quick, get her clothes off.
One trick pony.
Oh
And-
my.
And Jahira runs over to Imoen and then quickly realizes that M is no more. She's been dead. She's still warm. Been dead less than an hour, but at the same time
Oh,
is dead.
Jahir, are you a doctor?
No, but I am in tune with nature, and this one here, alas, poor M is no longer with us.
Dang.
And Imoen pipes up, but you gotta do something. It was my fault. And Jahira looks over at her. Oh, poor child. Well, there is one thing I could do, but I'm not sure that M will appreciate it. Let's take her upstairs.
We're going to need those clothes.
Put the clothes back
What
on.
he said.
Wait, is Em disrobed?
No, she is not disrobed.
Okay.
You know, when they had me in captivity, they used to bring guys back, but there wasn't much left of them afterwards. They'd like meat fall off of them and stuff, and we'd fight them too, but never turned out good. So.
And so upstairs, you go to Jahira's room, and Jahira helps Mon set M in the bed. And I'm assuming you four follow? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, I'm following.
All right.
Absolutely.
A little crowded in the room, but it's manageable.
I'll stand in the doorway.
And Jahira says, I cannot bring her back to life in this body, but it would be possible for me to reincarnate her in a new one.
We need a new body?
I'm not an artificer. I can't build one.
I get your body.
No, the magic will provide a body, though
Alright.
I do not know what form nature will it to take. And you see her start to pull out herbs and like salves from a nightstand, and she begins to set up this ritual.
What is the level of life?
There was
Like-
0.
No, I mean not upon completion of this ritual. Like, will she be corporeal? Will she be?
Oh,
will
she-
be able to interact with things? Will she have her memories? Will, you know?
If she chooses to come back to us, she will be very much alive. The same person, although in a different body.
I have an inappropriate question. I'll let my fellow warrior ask the question I was just thinking of.
So she sits down and prepares this
What
ritual.
do we do with the body afterwards?
Are her tits still gonna be big?
Could be a
Wow.
Gentlemen, we're going to bury her
man. Could be a man.
unless the body's consumed in the ritual.
You two,
No, but the new body.
out of the room.
Alright, I'm gonna guard the door.
I'm good at guarding.
You guard the door.
I'll guard.
I'll go down and get some more meat and bring it up for everybody.
Okay, but you're on. It's on you this time.
Alright. I go down to the barn. Get more meat.
I like that these are the priorities.
Hmm. Yeah, they're properly prioritized in their minds.
Hi, Tara. One of my second life friends.
And she starts into this ritual, and this is a lengthy process. We've got takes her about an hour to prepare the body and begin casting the spell. And at this point, would you like to control your own fate, or would you like me to roll it for you?
Oh, did you see my message?
Yes.
I also have sweet potato pie.
Oh my goodness. I told you.
Lovely.
I know, but I was giving you the chance to change your mind.
No,
All right.
I told you.
So I've got a extended table compared to what
I'm
the
gonna
original.
regret-
I love this. Fate. The dice will speak fate today.
Yes,
I
yes,
love
they
it.
will
All
right out the gate.
I
So-
love how you at the last minute gave me a choice.
Yes,
It's all-
Nope.
I do have one question I have to ask you first. A caster of true neutral alignment is attempting to reincarnate you. Are you willing to be reincarnated?
True neutral.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Jahira is neutral. And when you're brought back from the dead, you have to be willing and you know the alignment of the caster.
Does that? It's not mine. Never mind.
Anything? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
So, by the way, I'm using your dice from the 4E campaign. for
Oh
this.
no, those were
Evil. Evil.
Oh! What a roll! It's on the floor.
Illegal.
Man,
It's
no.
illegal. Reroll.
Okay, we'll
And
reroll
she's
it.
now
Wait. Depending on what it is.
Illegal.
We're just gonna
Why not
reroll it.
reroll it?
And she's now a drow.
DM, did you see the?
Yeah,
the
I'm
stack
good.
stuff? Okay.
So true neutral meaning she
Neutral
has no alignment.
and neutral. No, she has an alignment. It's true neutral.
True.
Many druids are true neutral.
Sorry, I was trying to focus on
Do you wanna do
this. Yeah, I was just trying to
Okay.
focus on get through this first and then.
Fair enough.
Plants are just as
Would you
good.
please go into your character sheet and change your race to Aarakocra?
Oh,
Oh.
You're now a bird person.
It's like the,
No, different bird person.
And Thwack
I
is
thought that
back.
was what the whack was.
No, Thwack was a Kinku.
Oh,
Their
distinction.
crow were raven-esque. Aarakocra are more like eagles.
And the boobies are gone.
They're still breasts.
the world will never be the same.
Breast meat.
If you had played it how it landed, you'd be a half-orc.
Oof.
I'm really glad I didn't do that.
That's all. Make you talk like jump the whole time. From the World of Warcraft works.
So the two of you still in the room see this figure manifest from the ether. A form takes shape in light and then coalesces into this eagle-like form.
Nice.
Yeah, that happened.
Imagine,
Is it still M?
How do I
Like it's
how
still.
do like
Yes.
how do I spell this?
Ooh, there's
A
Oh, is it the
R-A.
first one?
This is the
Yes.
official.
It should be the first one on the list. AA.
I'm gonna peck all of you for leaving me.
We'll leave you.
Peck the crap out of all of you. The first one being Imoen.
M-O-N.
I was gonna say, she's the one that let you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's real torn up about it too.
She's gonna be really torn up when she sees you.
By the way, I'm down at the bar, but I have no money.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
I have
spent it
flight
Yes,
and talons.
you do have flight.
Okay, I can deal with this.
Have you changed your race so I can refresh your
Yes,
sheet?
yes.
all. Oh, I lost my cord. I was going.
All right. Return yourself to full HP.
Light.
Yeah.
Trying to get a picture.
you're
of
still
the
a bard,
bird.
right?
Yes, I'm still
mean,
a bard.
That's what the
What is
Yep.
bird
your
looks like.
Yeah.
I will let you know. I'm trying to get myself back to so that I can. What do you call it? Yeah, so I can bump my HP back up from dead.
Indeed.
Can you grab this when I pull it?
Restore life with full HP. Wait, restore.
You want me to grab something?
What are
from
the
underneath?
rules with reincarnation and HP?
When I stick this out, grab it. Sorry.
You've been
It-
gone all week, honey.
It doesn't say otherwise, so I'm
Gonna be
gonna
a
assume
long
it's
night.
full health.
Restore life with full HP. I get to press that, like, check that box.
Wow.
So Jimbo's waist here now.
All right,
Corbin's
cool. I have been
Norlin.
restored to life.
Norlin.
I'm Norlin.
Yes, no relation.
Norlin?
I have yet to learn her name.
Norlin.
There's a way you
Hammond.
Hammond.
Hammond. Norlin.
Hammond.
And so this majestic
campaign.
eagle-esque figure appears,
You can see the
and Imoen speaks first. Im, is that really you?
What happened to me? Did I morph into a bird? Hold on, give me. One second.
And you
She's trying
find
to
yourself
change.
unable to change, locked into this form.
What happened? What's going on?
And Jahira speaks up
I
and
hear things, and come back in, because I was outside the door.
dear child, well, you died.
You tripped.
And so we brought you back the only way I could.
I died? You couldn't find another changeling body. You
I did
made
not-
me a bird.
I did not pick this body for you. This is the form that nature willed for you.
All I've ever known is being a changeling. I don't know how to be a bird.
You will adapt. You will learn, just as we all do.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. Have you ever had feathers and wings? A beak?
This was ultimately your choice. I have done everything I could for you, and you will continue to have my support. If you would like, we can look into a method to recover your original form.
What? Wait. What? So I don't have to be stuck like this forever.
Well, it would not be easy. It would require very powerful magics, but such things do exist within this world.
I'd like to talk about this later. Some more.
Very well. Now, it is getting rather late into the night. I think it would be a good idea if you all retired for the evening. But you, Imowen, I would like to have a word. And she gestures the group of you out of her bedroom.
Good night.
I'm downstairs still.
Looks like she's looking at her picture from there.
I have kid pictures I'll share later.
Okay.
Sorry, they just popped up.
So yeah, man, listen, my buddy, he's paying the tab. So just give me a couple more of those meads.
We can charge it to the room.
Perfect.
Not a problem.
Perfect, thanks.
And she pours you a couple more meads.
Thank you. Hope somebody's paying for that one.
Meanwhile, I did not come back downstairs, so I'm just unaware of this.
I sit down at the bar. I'm having a drink.
I'm going to sleep.
So, no reactions to seeing the bird person walk out of the room?
Well,
For me.
no, I came in the room.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I
Yeah,
attempted to just briefly. And I'm
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we have seen this person change forms
true.
a whole bunch of times.
This is true.
Right.
Yes.
So-
I don't know if I've ever seen the real M before, so.
And M tries to like fly, like for the first time, like out, but she doesn't quite do it successfully.
We're also
And so she
staying
kind of like
inside.
stumbles, and then she's just like cursing to herself, and
Okay.
it's like, curse this fucking body, fucking feathers.
Can't believe I rolled a 3 on a D100. Oh, it could have been way
You
worse.
actually
Yeah,
have
it could have
do you
been
have an
worse.
actual D100?
That
or
was
do you
the-
roll
I-
two tens?
I'm
two.
I'm pretending to be upset.
Yeah, I know.
I know that I could have done something else.
Yeah. So I finished my drink and I go to bed.
All right.
Can I take a long rest now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Take your long rest.
Okay.
Okay, cat, sorry.
Sorry I couldn't get your character in quickly, Rich. We just kind
No,
of
no,
had
that's fine. I'm spinning up on the campaign and everything, so it's good.
All right. So the next morning, what does M do? Her first morning of her new form.
I haven't even gotten to read about it. Like, I'm just,
I know.
Flies over our car
And-
and shits on it. Oh, wait,
She
there's no
goes
car.
and she looks for MON.
Okay.
Tierno goes downstairs and orders a dozen eggs.
With what money?
Charge it to the room.
Whose room? We all have rooms.
I
I
mean,
told him at
okay,
the bar that
I have a
you're-
genuine, honest question. Do
Yeah.
I wear armor?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
okay.
You can still wear armor.
Well, but I'm naked right now because I don't have anything that currently fits me in
Uh,
my bird form.
ooh, good point. I hadn't thought
I've got
about.
some feather cover.
I do have
Well-
feather
This new
coverage.
bird,
Does
like
it
a
cover the
noble
Well,
whole
thing?
body?
M would have had a wide selection of clothing, right? Of at least a handful of different outfits
Common
of different
stuff.
fits. So I'm assuming you would have had.
Okay, I'm like,
Put on.
okay, I'm getting an idea of what I look
mean,
like. Like,
Big Daddy
how
O
do I
is
spell that?
you know a large
R-I-A.
Tierno. There we go.
I'm not large, I'm medium
K-O-C-I.
Mr. T.
I'm not
to
saying
you.
a large creature. I'm just saying you're medium sized, but you're big.
I'm on the bigger end.
And I'm sure you'd like to see Bird Lady, naked.
I don't even know who that is.
I mean,
Yeah, he hasn't even seen her.
I'm downstairs eating your babies though.
Those
I
aren't
specifically
babies.
ordered
Those-
eagle eggs.
Did it, when you change your race, did it automatically update your ability scores?
I believe it did because her dex is now higher than her charisma.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So.
this is what I imagine I look like now. By the way,
I like mine better.
well, this is a female because apparently they have boobs.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Okay.
Fancy.
We can work with that.
They're feathered boobs.
They are feathered though.
Lady
And we'll
for
leave
my
it there.
taste.
Leave it to the imagination after that. I have little
Is
hands.
that just like well, like you haven't shaved in a while? Like is that equivalent
Oh.
to like feathers?
Okay, getting this conversation out of the gutter. M, you do find
MON.
MON in her room. If you try the door, it's not even locked. It'll open right up. And you walk in to see that she has clearly been just like a wreck all night. She's like, you could tell she's just been.
Am I
Saw
aware of what
Feathers
happened?
everywhere.
Yeah, you have all your memories.
Those fucking rats.
Em just shakes her head at MON. Do you see what I am?
Well,
I can't change. I might as well not be me anymore.
none of the rest of us can change. So, well, maybe this will be a chance for you to, well, see how the rest of us live.
Are you a bird? Do you have feathers? A big, large beak, MON? I don't see that on your face.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean for all this to happen.
I know. I'm just frustrated. I went down and I woke up and I'm a bird.
Well, Jahira did say that maybe we can fix it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is find the right spell. really sorry.
Me too.
And
And with that, she just kind of
the
and leaves. Is anything else?
eggs are exceptional.
Nice. I'm enjoying myself then.
Yep, like moist, but not overly runny,
Yeah.
and just very flavorful. Very nice.
Nice.
Yep.
A little salt.
Oh yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Em goes downstairs to join for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes to like grab stuff, and she's trying to get used to.
Feathery fingers.
You're knocking
Well,
shit
no,
off
she
the
has
table.
claws.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She has talons.
Talons.
And she gives up on trying to grab any silverware and just or cutlery and just basically like
Claws
Just-
at the food.
basically yeah.
Pecs.
Sorry.
Well, she actually has like
Massive claws.
yeah,
Like talons.
yeah, like weaponized.
Talons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be nice to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I just like start scooping my food with my talons and like shoving it and like shoveling it basically into my face with rage. Rage.
Rage eating.
Rage.
Rage.
The Mandalorian.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
The toad. That's
Yeah.
what I'm imagining. You're like a beak and you're like whole eating a toad. You're just like choking down huge sewer rats.
Spoilers.
Somebody eats a toad.
Yeah.
Episode 2, I guess, because I haven't watched that one yet. Do you walk and do you do this when you walk around?
Hey, lady.
Do you have the bird? What is that?
I was gonna
called?
say try the eggs, but is that kind of weird for you guys? Like,
Eating your own.
yeah. Is it
Hey,
like,
lady, that's right. You know.
it's clear she's female, right? Like, I can
Yeah, yeah.
inspect by inspection, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, what do you eat for breakfast?
You know, I never thought about it that way until you just said that.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, Tierno, it's M.
What? Yeah. What? Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, I get it now. All right. Well, we going undercover or something today?
No.
I come down after doing my morning CrossFit.
I'm really glad I didn't.
Your wad. It's a wad.
It's a wad.
Oh,
Workout
I
of the
did
day.
my WOD row. I do it first thing. Ready for some food.
Well, listen.
No.
We got to go rescue this carpenter's dad. So, we got to get going. All right. So get your shit. I don't know where you got it. It's hidden anymore, but and where the hell's Corbin?
Is that actually someone's
Walk
name?
into the room, stretching, still asleep, just like.
Oh, he made it. All right.
Oh,
Norland, are you
You
joining
still
us?
showed.
I'm
or
joining you.
Okay, good.
You're still showing dead.
Ah,
Twitch panel.
You need to refresh it then.
Norland.
Oh, is it just my?
You want to tell us about that date you had yesterday? How'd that go?
Let's just say I probably scared him off with my requests.
I'll bet. That's right.
But he didn't seem to suspect anything.
Well, good. Yeah. We tied the carpenter up too, to make sure he didn't suspect him either. So should be good.
Just tied him up.
Well, I might have jogged his memory a little too.
All right.
Tried to talk him out of it.
Did you find what we needed?
Yeah, we got some maps. Well, Corbin, you got the maps, right?
Got the maps.
All right. Well, let's go. Are we going? We're going, right? Everybody get breakfast.
I
Corbin,
get my breath. I'm good.
you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Em, where's your gear? Does she have all her gear?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
except
Except her clothes don't fit.
yeah.
Well, again, I'm fairly certain a outfit of hers would still fit because she
Okay.
has, all of her shapeshift outfits that would be slightly different sizes.
All right. We're gonna sneak in the dungeons, right? I mean, are we going in the dungeons?
Okay. That's where we needed to go next, right?
I think so. I go to the
What
bartender.
instrument?
Excuse me, barkeep. You guys have a cellar or a basement or something that we could use?
And the bartender, gentleman this time, says, yeah, there's a cellar, but that's employees only.
Oh, no, go back.
Well, it's okay. We're not gonna take anything or anything. We just want to use it to get into the sewers.
I can't let you do that.
Well, somebody talk to this guy.
Just jog his memory.
Oh boy.
I walk over and jog his memory.
Oh, this,
With what? So you're going to do an attack on the bartender.
Classic.
That's what he
Steve-
said.
Okay. Roll,
What do you want me to do?
roll an unarmed attack then.
Here we
Get us
go.
kicked out of here, man.
Oh,
That's
my.
where we're headed.
Yep.
oof.
How do we play this game again?
Poorly.
21 to attack.
Yeah, that's going to hit before I even get it open.
2 damage.
All right.
Just straight down. Right
How
on top.
much health does a commoner have?
Not much.
not
More than 2.
Yes, he does, but not by much.
Sufficient for an unconscious.
Oh no,
No,
he's
I'm
still
gonna-
conscious, bleeding. So his head
Oh, I'm
smacks
not trying to make
off.
it bleed.
Well, yeah, but his
trying to
head
knock him out.
smacks. I know, but his head smacks off the
These are
bar,
points to this.
and he starts screaming for help, help! Someone get the flaming fists!
Can I go up to him and like
Oh,
put
this
my
is
mouth,
fun.
not my mouth.
Ooh!
Mouth, put my hands over his mouth and just tell him to be shushy, and then I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Shushy. Shushy. What's
Be shushy.
1d8 plus 2. 4.
Yeah. So he's back up to full health.
And I just kind of say, keep your mouth shut, and he won't do it again. Kind of use some persuasion
Roll.
to do that.
Oh no, that's intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Oh, that's
Can I
good.
assist? I mean, I'm clearly in this.
Okay, if you want to roll intimidation instead, I'll let you do that.
Probably a better idea.
All right. So, this one was rolling really good earlier. It's a leaner. It's a reroll.
Reroll.
All right, reroll.
It was half and half, man.
It's called cocked.
It got worse.
7.
He's
After
common,
mod?
right?
Yes. Oh, 6. I'm sorry.
Can
6,
I-
even better. The
I
hell
help at
you
all?
think you're? No, that's not how we behave.
We
Baldur's
just want
Gate-
to go through the basement, man. It's not like a big deal or nothing.
Jahiro is part of our company.
You're with that damn Harper? Oh, I'm gonna see you all kicked out of here.
Oops.
Well,
That didn't help.
Now I feel like I should smack him.
Probably should.
Probably should.
You want me to jog his memory again?
No. How about we just grab him and tie him up?
All right, I grab him.
Okay, roll.
That's a strength, just straight strength. Right?
I believe it's an unarmed attack roll if
Is
I
it unarmed
remember
attack
right.
again? All right, I'll buy that.
What'd you get?
6.
And yeah,
Oh.
you.
No, that's just straight 2.
Unarmed strike? It's +4 to hit.
Yeah,
Oh, 6.
still not good enough.
No.
You lunge over the bar at him and
Flop.
yeah, basically just flop over it instead, coming
I-
up short.
Can I try, since he tripped over it,
Um,
to grab him?
Yeah, you can try.
Uh-oh.
This is
Oh, hey. That would be 19.
Okay, so you grab him.
Corbin, get his feet! Get his feet!
Okay.
Dude, you're the one that got us into this mess. Fucking get us out of it.
You said unharmed attack?
Unarmed.
Oh, we're all diving on it.
12.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got hold of him too, and at this point, people are like, when you fought the pirates, no one seemed to care, but now that you're going after the help, yeah, there's a bit of a ruckus. There's at least 4 people that you've seen run for the door, and it looks like a couple of the regulars are walking over to have a few words.
We just stick him in a chair, since we got him.
We're behind the bar, right?
Behind the part. We stick him. Okay, fine. We just leave him behind the bar and tie him up, right?
Okay, so you start to tie him up.
Just the hands.
And one of the regulars says, "Hey, none of that. He said you're out. Get out of here."
We're going! And I go through the back door. Behind the bar.
Okay.
I'm done.
What do the rest of you do?
Follow.
Here now.
Okay, so you all scramble for
Yes.
the basement door.
I'm going for the basement. I don't know where it's at. I'm assuming it's behind the bar or something.
Yeah.
Do we
Yep.
know there's a basement even?
Yeah, he said there was a cellar.
I mean, I'm assuming that the cellar connects to the sewers like it does in every other building in this town.
Fair enough.
Right?
We're just
Uh,
following.
We're at
Elf
what's
Song
it?
Tavern?
Elf Song 22?
What are,
Elf Song's 1.
Oh, 1 here.
Yep.
So yeah,
who
right?
has the map? Who holds the map?
I have the sewer maps.
Well,
He's
he's
physically
physically holding it.
He's physically holding it, but
But Corbin has them.
yeah.
All right, so we go downstairs.
All right.
Corbin, which way do we go?
Left.
We go left.
Oh, jeez.
Wait. What is that? What is that a map of?
We got maps of
The sewer.
sewers the other day from the Mason. Well, we got them from the. We went to the carpenter's house to get to the Mason's house, and got some maps of the sewers.
You
All
see
right,
like
so-
the feathers, like fur, like
So there are a whole heck of a lot more numbers.
Yeah, that's because some of the basements are made of multiple rooms.
Okay. So you don't have one of these, or do you have?
I
one?
got
Okay.
it up here.
So
I'm
if
good.
we're going into the basement, are we going into 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
You're going into 1.
Okay.
If you look at the other map, it should line up pretty reliably.
You're talking about.
Oh,
this one. I'm
right,
saying that
because yeah,
there's
the elf
5
song
rooms.
has
Where are
5
we-
there. Yep,
Yeah.
that is correct. Yep, you're
It
going
looks like
into
we're
1.
coming into 1 because it looks like there's some stairs there.
Yep. Oh, there are, aren't there? Yep.
But he's got a good map. He's been studying them all night. Clearly.
Sure, clearly. So the entrance to the basement is a jumbled, chaotic mess. There's a bunch of old, broken furniture stacked in a way that makes it difficult to get through without knocking stuff over.
Is there a door that we came through?
Well, yeah,
on the
you've got the stairs behind you with the
Prop that
the
thing
door there.
closed,
I'll lock it.
because-
Yeah, we lock it and bar it, right? Something.
Well,
So
it
is there-
it-
It would bar from the other side, wouldn't it?
yes, it bars from the bar side.
All right.
So you can't stop. Does it,
So
Though it does
if
open
it opens
toward
in, we
you.
Can
Yes.
yeah, some of the chairs or something
Yep.
against it. And,
Yeah, we bar it up.
yeah. I go down and I'm looking from room
Well,
to room.
you
looking
want me to finish the description first?
Yeah, sure.
So, nestled within the junk is a strange taxidermied creature there. Looks like it's about the size of a basketball with 4 eye stalks coming off of it and a long, lolling tongue. You also all notice pretty readily a captivating ghostly song that appears to be coming from deeper within the basement. There's also a single thug that's at the bottom of the stairs that is there specifically to keep rabble out of the basement. And he says, hey, employees only.
Yeah, the barkeep, he sent us down to pick up some more beer, and I charged it.
So roll initiative.
Oh, jeez.
And this is why you should
Do I
Now I
recognize the
roll
song? The ghostly song? You
Uh,
said there was a ghost. Did you just say?
what would you like to roll for that? What do you mean by recognize? Are you trying to recognize the words of the song, or the person who's singing it, or?
Yeah, or like the melody or anything.
Okay.
More the song than the person singing it.
So
Like
what-
to see if it's like
okay.
some type of spell or something that could like charm people or something along those lines as well.
So you're trying to determine if it's a magical spell or a song.
Yeah, just any familiarity. Yeah.
So if you're trying to identify the song itself, I'm saying performance. If you're trying to determine if it's magical, arcana.
Basement or something? We need some help.
You may find next door.
What's your
It's very different.
Two.
Jim,
Oh, mine's 10
Really?
total, sorry.
You gotta go back there?
Jim,
Oh, no,
did you roll initiative?
Carpenter's dead.
Yes, I did.
I'll do
18.
Very close now.
Arcana, I guess.
Okay.
You're gonna be here for a while at this rate.
That's alright.
We need to get you.
14.
No, you don't. You don't pick up anything in particular off of it. No. All right. So what have we got for some initiatives?
I'll have to re-roll that. Crap.
You need rake and M's.
We don't have rake. Who's
Right.
Got
Rake
it.
is not with you.
Got it. Sorry.
And what's your initiative?
I was really expecting to get him in earlier than this, but you players playered it up.
21.
I had nothing.
It's alright. I'm entertained.
16 for the thug.
It's one thug.
Well, also,
Uh-oh.
Ah,
You asked.
and then you've got 9 and 10 for the thugs that are upstairs.
When in doubt, fight.
okay.
All right.
You got initiatives? You see them?
Yep, yep. So,
Both me and them are tied at 21.
all right.
Can I go first since I charged?
Yeah. I will go ahead and give you that without even contesting.
I hit him with two hands with a hammer.
Okay.
Hammer.
I'm trying to jog his memory.
Hammer it out.
No, you're trying to kill this man.
Give him the
I'm
band
not
hammer.
trying to kill this man. I'm trying to knock
Well,
him
do
out.
we know that he's a
man.
He's a thug.
When you say thug, you mean that gang that we've already tasked with taking down? Or?
No, he looks, well, he looks, rough, but he looks like a bouncer.
So, yeah, we might try to go for a
16.
knockout blow as opposed to a killing blow.
16?
16.
That'll hit.
That will be. That's a 10 and 2 is 12 damage.
Whew, okay. He feels that. Feels good. He's not dead, but he's feeling that.
Dude, move out of the way. We gotta get the beer. What?
M, you're next.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking through things on here, so the layout is again. We've got.
Can I As I hit
One
him,
thug in front, two thugs.
can I haul ass
Okay.
past him and just keep going?
Sure, you'll take a opportunity attack, but that's
Yep.
fine. Yep, we could do that.
Yep.
All right, so he's got he's got club in his hand, so he's gonna try and just lash out with that.
That's fine.
He's not good.
That'll be 14.
That's not it.
All right.
So,
So,
did the thug one take damage from your hammer?
oh yeah.
You hit him for 12.
So there's only a single doorway in this area.
Okay. I moved straight to. I'm headed straight for the door. I don't know how far I can get, but
yeah.
I'm not stopping for this guy. Is my point.
Okay.
He's in my way, but I'm not stopping.
You can get across the room,
Okay.
easy enough.
Sounds
And in the next room over, you see brilliant lights shining out of a small storage room. A cloud of gently glowing orbs float near the ceiling. Each of the orbs emits a soft silver glow.
Seen fucking orbs before.
The globes illuminate strange, hastily dug indentations along the walls. The haunting, mournful melody can be heard much more clearly here. Although its lyrics are difficult to decipher, your best guess is that it's some archaic elven dialect.
Charm office.
Valkyrie has run into such things, but not Tiara.
No.
Sorry. Go.
And from here, you can see two rooms, two doors, one to your left, one to your right.
I will. Where?
Tierna, did you take damage?
Missed. You don't need to log his damage, right?
No, he's mostly on there for the initiative.
Okay, so I will. I will move up as well, following in Tierno's footsteps,
Mm-hmm.
slashing with my talons as I go,
Ooh.
because I'm still upset at like what's transpired. So I'm taking my rage out on this thug that's ahead. So I will do I will melee attack with my talons.
Okay.
Wait,
Give them delivery instructions like
how?
come down.
If I move up, how far away will I be from these two?
We'll say the room is.
What's everyone's orientation in terms of like positioning?
Well, you're all basically stacked up on the stairs,
Okay.
except for Tierno, who is ran across this room and is in the doorway of the next one.
Okay.
And Tierno's movement. What's your move speed?
25.
30 feet.
30?
It says 30.
Oh, I'm fucking speedy.
Any of the delivery services.
We don't get any in line.
So
Okay.
now you will get slowed down a little bit from the debris I mentioned in the room, but
No,
it's
I
an.
won't, because I fly.
Luckily, still stone cold.
Oh.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Use it up.
You gave me wings.
Yeah. Well, no, the dice gave you wings.
I have wings. Now I get to do this a lot now.
Yeah. All right.
So I will do, so I'll do that, and I will. Oh, that didn't. No. That's a 5 to hit?
No.
No, so I'm not very good with my talons.
Yeah,
yet.
clearly. And
Um,
are you also going to just run past?
Yes.
All right.
And
So you'll be taking an opportunity attack as well. 12 to AC.
no.
All right. Obviously, this guy was a bit surprised by you all just storming down and lashing out at him.
He wasn't expecting a bird.
No, he
Like-
wasn't expecting
I'm
either
just
of you.
doing my job.
And I'm going to also cast Mantle of Inspiration on what I'm going to assume are these, I'm gonna assume you two have about the same movement speed that I do. 25,
I have 30.
30. Oh,
We're rangers.
that's right. Okay. I'm trying to
It's
figure out who's
based
the
off of
slowest.
your race,
Race.
not your class.
Okay.
Elves.
Jimbo, what's
there
yours?
you go.
Same 30.
30. Damn, I'm the slowest one in the group.
Because you
Well,
can
then you
fly.
are.
Yeah.
Fly
Your
50?
fly speed's probably higher.
You're
50.
probably not a
Yeah.
lot.
But
No, I think it's
no, it's 50.
50.
Yeah.
Did you do damage to the
No,
thug?
I didn't. Okay, well, I will cast Mantle of Inspiration on the two half-elves, which is a bonus action. It grants you 5 temporary HP, and you can use its reaction, you can immediately use its reaction to move up to its
Speed.
without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So it'll help you move. up
So if
further.
you're fleeing, now would be the time. You can get over to Tierno quickly and without drawing an attack.
I figured
Okay.
the little extra health was better for you than he's a little bit beefier. Than
I also
He's not
have
that
a-
beefy.
I also have a new
Well.
maneuver that will help.
Maneuver.
All
I think
right.
it's me, right? 18? I'm not looking at
Yep,
it.
I was 10.
21,
Where-
21, 18.
Where's my flight? Is
Yeah,
that under
Tierno and
features?
Jimbo.
Jimbo
This is all new
moves
now.
at full speed.
Yes, it's under features, racial traits. It-
And
I'm sorry, one moment, Jimbo. Em, are you wearing armor?
Light armor.
Light armor.
I have
Okay.
leather.
Okay, then that does not impede your flight.
Yep.
Okay.
Flying
Yes,
speed.
Jimbo. Go
I
ahead.
activate my I woke up, I did my CrossFit. I'm now super evasive, and I do evasive maneuver, which adds a 5 to my AC while I'm during my movement. So it's harder to hit me with an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So I will run by with my newfound
Maneuver.
21 AC.
Okay, are you going to take an attack at this guy as
Nope.
you run?
I sure am not.
All right. Look at you being all not aggressive. and
Not
attacking an
look at
innocent
me
bouncer.
being lawful good or whatever I am, lawful neutral.
All right. That might 22 to AC.
Oh,
So,
hit.
All right. That is going to be a whole 3 damage.
Okay.
So your maneuver is good, but he was ready
He's
for you
seen
this
better.
time. And you feel his club smack against your back as you
If you go and
dash across the room.
description.
Since you did not use your action to attack him, you could.
Double move.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Which room are you going through? On the left or right?
Where did they go? I'm sure I
You
saw
said there was
it.
one door on the other side of the room, I thought.
For one, yes, but in the door you walked into, there were 2. A door on your left and your right.
Where the pretty glowing
I see
lights are
that?
Yes.
and the elven music.
Yeah, so there's the door behind you, and then a door
we
to your
came in
left and
one.
right.
yeah,
You
we
are
came
currently
down,
in
We came
2.
down the stairs on this side
we
in
going
1,
this way?
and we went over 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the right.
Can you photo scan?
All right,
the
you
inside?
go into room
Yes.
5,
Photo
the-
scan it, put it inside.
the entrance to the sewers.
Nice.
Oh, you doing it? All right.
So you see a open tunnel that you can guess by smell probably is directly adjacent to the sewers.
Nice.
Yep.
Mm.
And there are 2 more thugs here.
Found the sewers. To the right.
And he just went right through that room with no issues.
Yeah. Yep. The song is a little more quiet here compared to the rooms you were in previously. And then,
Folks,
yeah, I need the initiative for the 2 more guards.
they're 9 and 9.
No, the 2 more that
Oh,
are
2
by the
more.
entrance to the sewers. And they are 16 and 16.
Sewer thug.
Yep.
Sewer thug.
Or at least they're in
Oh.
the room that's
So Thug
Nearest
2 and
us.
3 are still upstairs.
Yes.
Hopefully. Probably trying to get through that door.
No, it couldn't be you. They haven't gone yet.
Oh, true.
The Rangers haven't taken their turn.
We assume they'll get by because
The reaction moved, but
I did yell, "Come to the right." I guess I don't know.
So it looks like the sewer thugs and the thug in the room are next.
What about
Sewer thugs?
Norlo?
Sewer thugs.
Who?
Oh, that was Jimbo.
Jimbo
Yeah.
is in the sewer thugs.
So we're gonna do the two sewer thugs first because they just saw Jimbo run and yell that.
Weren't they surprised then? So
Are they?
wouldn't
Did they come
be
right
surprised?
into the order? Trying to game the system.
A little bit.
So
I should have rolled for them when you hit the basement. I didn't look ahead
they
to see
probably
them.
heard us.
Yeah.
With the rest of them.
Yeah.
so they're fitting into the normal.
initiative.
Yeah, they're just going
They're
now.
not getting tagged on the end.
Nah.
Okay.
And first one is going to be a 12 to AC.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't figure. And another 12 to AC. Hey.
My maneuvers now are strong.
Kicking in.
And then the one that you all ran past is going to turn and charge after you guys. And who is in the back of your little group? All right, so he's going to take a shot at you because you're the one he can get to. Ooh, 20 to AC.
The thugs don't have names.
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Thug 1, Thug 2. Chris asked.
Well, they might have names, but someone didn't even ask. He
Nope.
just smacked him in the face with a warhammer.
Pretty much.
So
that hits.
4 damage, that should cut through most of your temp HP.
Yep.
Yep. All right, and that will bring us to, I believe, the upstairs guards, or is there someone else? I forgot.
Norla, sorry.
Norlin?
How do I spell that?
Norlynn. Alright, so I'm gonna. Well, where is he in relation? Like.
Right behind you.
Oh, so I can go and get through the door.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he'll
Okay.
probably
Well,
get one more shot at you as
Well,
you go.
did
got that
whatever she
spell.
gave me. Doesn't that keep the reaction spell from
No,
me?
that was a one and done.
She hasn't. This is her first turn.
Right. It was only 4 when she used her reaction to get there.
We
She
haven't
hasn't moved
moved yet.
You used your reaction.
Chris
We
says
have
he's
it.
asking.
Okay, when she used that thing,
Okay.
you could use your reaction immediately out of order to get to where he was. I thought that's what you did.
Oh,
Your,
okay.
Your-
Yes.
We weren't tracking
your
that,
reaction for the round has been
Okay.
used.
Yeah.
My reaction for the. Okay, so I'm with him. Is
Yes.
that in a different room or still in.
No, it's yes, it's room 2 on the map.
Okay.
You've got one
I'm in
guard behind
5.
you,
So started here and then
Okay, so
and
one
you
guard
can
behind
you
me.
can hear the sounds of 2 more in front.
Okay. So the one.
I'm gonna bring this up.
So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try and hit the guard behind me because he's right behind me, so I can't do like a ranged attack or anything, right?
I mean, you could. It'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah. No, just a dagger attack.
Okay.
14. It's not gonna hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, awesome. Then 5 damage.
All right. So that's 5 on Basement Thug 1. He's taking 17 now. And that brings us to, well, you have movement left if you'd like, or bonus action, or what have you.
I don't want to give him a opportunity. To attack, so I'll
Okay.
stay.
upstairs thug.
Yep. So since none of you blocked the door,
We said we
But
blocked
that's
the
what
door.
Jason
Well-
Jimbo said he did.
he wanted to, but he never actually took an action to do it. Instead, he ran past.
Fabulous.
I thought we said we were doing it, and you nodded your head, and then
Well, it's
It was like
you said
twice.
you wanted to do it while I was still describing the room. I acknowledged that you wanted to and you could,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
there was the guard down there.
Understood. Didn't do it. We'll deal with it. No worries. We'll just deal with it.
Okay.
Yep.
So the door opens and you hear the first thug, who shall remain nameless. Hey, Francis! They causing trouble down there? And Basement Thug 1, who is not nameless, he's Francis, replies back, yeah, what the hell went on up there? And
Did I hear a knock?
Does your doorbell work, Jason?
No, yes,
No.
it does.
We might have to check the front door.
and the thug will run down the stairs and run across the room to. He can't quite get to you, but well, he can't get to you and attack. He basically does his double move.
Can I talk to him?
I mean, you can.
And just be like, I healed your ass.
No, this isn't the bartender.
Oh, never mind.
This is the
Different thug.
one of the two regulars.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. Fine.
and that'll bring us to Corbin. You go.
So, upstairs thug 3
Yep.
is presumably the one that just opened the door.
Yep.
And he's not necessarily coming downstairs. He's not a threat.
No, he's like right behind you guys.
Like at the top of the stairs? Or-
No, like he runs down the room and runs across it. He didn't get an attack in, but
no,
he.
that's fine.
hoofed it.
I'm trying to decide what to do with him. So I've got my hand axe out,
Mm-hmm.
and I am. Hopefully, it'll be like a sneak attack, surprise attack sort of thing, because he's not necessarily expecting us to be right there. But whatever. If it doesn't work that way, basically, I'm figure he's coming down the stairs. I'm just gonna try and swipe at his ankles. You know, because he's coming down.
Mhm.
So just try and like take him out. You know, with that hand axe. I figure that's pretty good. D6.
Take a swing.
Yeah. Oh, and then I need a D8. I need a D8. All right. So I've got a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nothing?
So I've got 19. So that hits. The damage is 6, and then I believe
I think I figured out why you weren't getting Twitch notifications, because I didn't have my slider set to share my activity. For some reason, it was off.
once per turn. This is my turn,
Mm-hmm.
and the next time we come around is my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So then Colossus Slayer adds another 8 damage.
Not on him, because you hit the guy who hadn't taken any damage yet.
He did take damage. I just hit him for 6.
Right, but he hadn't taken damage before. He still has max HP when you hit.
That's not cool.
So then you didn't use it.
If you were
but
to
I
hit
didn't.
him again, then it would come into effect.
Alright.
If you had hit the other guy, it would come into effect.
I'm okay with that. Alright, so he's got upstairs thug attack 1 has 6 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
And the second bar regular also now runs down the stairs and stands off against you. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order of Tierno. You've got 3 guys behind you, the bouncer and the 2 regulars. And then the sounds of combat from Jimbo and 2 more guards up ahead.
Mm-hmm. You alright, Jimbo?
Yep, the sewer's this way.
Nice. I take a swing at the first guy.
The bouncer?
The
Thug one?
Francis.
Yes.
Princess.
I'm still two-handing the Warhammer, by the way, so I'm rolling d10s.
It's not the size that matters. It's how you use it.
It'd be 14 to hit.
14, I believe, will do it. Oh, yeah, he's got trash for armor.
So that'll be 9 damage.
Another 9.
And I'm just trying to knock him out again.
He's not down.
Not trying to kill him.
He's got trash for armor, but he's a hardy sumbitch.
Alright. And then I run towards Jimbo.
All right, he'll take a swing at...
I'd actually like to... I'm trying to learn how to use my mark at the same time.
Oh shoot! I could have used my other maneuver when I got missed.
Yeah, I just run.
All right, so he'll take one shot at you as you pass.
Okay.
20 to AC,
That hits.
4 damage.
Got it.
Maybe move the trash can out of the way.
All right.
And I can catch up to him, I assume.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I post up right next to him and stand off square with the
Yep,
two guards.
2
in
on
front
2
of me.
now.
2 on 2.
Yep, all right.
We're probably, 30 movement probably gets us most anywhere in this basement in one move, I bet. It's hard to say. Or at least a couple of rooms.
Well, the first room had that debris scattered through it, so I was considering that difficult terrain. Yep, exactly. So
Not hiding in this basement somewhere or some shit.
You'll find me.
this is why I don't even bother planning more than what encounters might happen, because you guys are always going to do something that screws it all up.
It's his fault.
You're the one who punched him.
He told me to jog his memory.
Okay, anyway, who's up next? M, I think? M.
Yeah. So I'm just like so spacey today.
It's okay.
Well, you are a bird brain now.
Har, har.
Nice.
Funny.
I do what I can.
So on me now. Which one is no? Francis wasn't on me. It was basement
Turn
dog.
on my
Or no.
Nobody's on
us.
you.
Oh, Francis.
turn
It
on
was
the light
Francis, yeah.
outside my garage.
Oh,
It's a brighter
Francis.
light.
But he's not on me anymore.
No, he
Yeah.
attacked her.
He attacked her, right?
Well,
Oh, yay.
so no one... She was the one in the furthest back.
Okay.
Francis took a swing at you as you ran past.
Okay.
Because you all ran past him.
Okay. And Francis is still alive. so-
Yep.
Okay. So. No one's badly hurt, right? This one?
No, he's taken 4 damage. No one else has taken any. Not counting the temp HP loss.
I took 3.
Oh, stand corrected.
It's not really a
This
thing.
one
Damage.
is Doug's. Which means this one
Thank
is
you.
I
Rich's.
should be playing fight music. What's going on here? We've got 4 people viewing this and everything.
German
Wow.
cake.
Battle music.
So, M, what are you thinking?
Oh, the files have moved since I last said this.
I'm thinking.
Just kidding. Because freaking Google Docs.
How far away is he from me, distance-wise?
Whom?
Grant.
You gotta run
Oh,
away.
The nearest Francis.
We'll say just under 5 feet.
Can I have a,
Or just over 5 feet.
Just
I
over
misspoke.
5 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Crosby. How
So
does
I'll
he-
cast
How does that work? He still works in SCO.
Thunder.
And he's a delegate.
What happened to my
So-
90 days a year, I
Okay.
guess he's just
I'll
I
cast
guess I
Thunderclap
assumed he
on
was-
him.
could only do
Okay,
it.
Thunderclap would hit Francis, the 2 bar regulars, and both of them.
I'm okay with that. I gave them some temporary HP.
Okay.
You're as bad as Valkyris.
No, I'm not.
How dare you?
So I will need both of
Nothing
you to
compares
make
to
Constitution
Baldur.
saving throws.
Constitution saving.
Yup.
What's your spell DC?
12. Yeah.
Oh, Bruce laughs.
Francis passes, no problem.
What's passes?
Was he passing a kidney stone?
She said a 12, I believe.
It's a 12. He's a 12.
Regular 1 passes, and regular 2 fails hard.
I did not pass.
Okay, take 1d6.
What are we passing?
A Constitution
Hey, my
throw.
last 10 point.
She.
Oh, she's
Thunderclap.
doing stuff?
So you said 2
So.
took it hard.
Yep, he took 5. I got it in.
I got a 15.
Burst of
Presume that's a
thunder
pass.
sound
Yep.
that I made with my wings. I've decided.
Boom. Thunder
Little sonic boom.
Yeah,
All right,
I kinda like
and
that.
are you going to
With my rage.
flee or move? Any movement at all here?
We're trying to get out of here, right? I mean,
I have no idea what you guys are trying to do now.
I was trying not
Trying
to.
to accelerate movement to find Rich. That's what I'm trying to do.
Left the
but yeah. So we'll keep moving forward.
I'm not.
I'm following
I'm not
Tierno.
not moving. Let's be clear.
I'm just gonna keep moving forward.
Okay, so you're now squaring off 3 against 2. All right,
Why don't you like call at him?
Jimbo.
I'm just following Tierno at this point.
Jimbo. There's two on. There's
I'm
two on
lost.
in my range.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, and they are
Peanut butter.
basically between you and the sewers.
I turn to the right and I say
Did they get yours right?
nothing, and I swing my swords. That's not the right time for that. What is my thingy? Oh yes, attacking +5, so 23 to hit.
Yep.
On this 9 damage,
Whew, okay.
and then I get my other one.
Same guy or different guy?
Same guy,
All right.
nat 20,
All right,
5
so
damage. I don't get
damage
the,
twice.
I don't get the plus. I don't get the mod on my
R-
offhand, right?
Right, but
6.
6 damage. Okay.
And I think that I just stay. I'm not. Well, yeah. If they're actively trying to block me,
I didn't say they're actively trying to
Well,
block you, but they were between
at
you and
this
the
point,
exit.
I'll just stay because I feel like we'll have to clean this up.
All right.
This is called the Elf Song Tavern.
Yes.
Got it.
It's like there's a thing.
Can I perceive anything special about the song?
Got 5 people.
Roll for it.
I don't know how many of them are.
And again, are you trying to determine if it's
Elf.
magical or
She's an
if you recognize the song or?
If I recognize it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So history?
9.
No. It's definitely archaic elven.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't you get advantage on that or something? Because you're like
No,
old
thanks.
as fuck.
Not on history.
Old age.
So the 2 thugs will advance on Jimbo because you just gutted one of them, and you notice that these guys have definitely fought side by side before, and they're gonna get advantage when they're both facing you. Yep. So that's gonna be 16 versus AC.
Yes, that hits.
7 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then second swing from the same thug. 20, and that's going to be 8 damage. Okay. These are apparently the same dice that killed Nikki. And then the second sewer thug will attack. Crit.
Oh shit.
Yep.
7 damage.
Oh no, he's still alive.
For that one.
Last swing. 15.
Miss, and I use my other maneuver to riposte. When I'm missed, I can spend one of my dice to make a weapon attack against the thing that missed me.
All right.
So, I roll this. The damage roll, so I have to still hit, so 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And this is to the damage roll, so 7 damage against whatever it was.
All right. Beating these guys up.
And that's not my reaction, that's just
A maneuver.
I spend one of my 4 whatever my superiority dice to get that.
All right. That brings us to Norland.
It's a reaction. Well, is it?
Nice.
It's under reactions.
Then it's a reaction.
So okay.
Do I still have one of those guys next to me, or are they?
Yeah, you've got you've got Francis, and one of the locals could reach you from there.
Alright, so
I'm very hurt. All of a sudden, I'm old too.
I'm attacking. Francis is the one next to me.
You could also reach one of the locals.
The same one that I've been doing.
Okay, yeah, that's Francis.
Ooh, probably not. That would be a 6.
No, 6 to AC is not gonna do it.
Yeah, I think so. So, whoops.
All right. Any movement?
Yeah, might as well. Where is everybody else?
In the sewer tunnel.
I'm gonna go in the sewer tunnel.
All right. The Francis is gonna take a shot at you. Yes. No.
Yep.
All right. Woo. Yep, that's gonna hit because that's a 23.
Yep.
8 damage.
Okay.
And the one local who can reach you will also take a swing. If I can find his stats.
Somebody take that local out.
19.
Yep.
Jesus.
5 damage.
Some just Joe off the street beating up some heroes. It's no big deal.
I gave him the stats of bandits.
It's a total party kill.
We couldn't just go out and find any sewer grate outside.
Yeah, that's how M got in last time. You guys really didn't have to do this. I was waiting for her to pipe up, but she never did. All right, now
She's raging.
Water heater.
the locals just have Corbin
You're in rage mode.
next to them, so they're gonna take a shot at him.
Of course they are.
Can you blame
8
me?
to AC, so you're good. And that brings us to your turn, Corbin.
I always think Corby's pizza. Joe Corby's.
Joe Corby's.
So I now have 2 thugs in front of me,
You have
and Francis behind me.
no, they're all behind you. Yeah, they're all behind you. One of
behind me in the direction of the stairs, and
yes,
I'm between them and the
tunnel.
The tunnel.
Yep.
So I'm not going to take a.
Oh, you definitely are from 2 of them.
They're adjacent.
Which
to
one?
each
Yeah,
other.
because they're next to you.
Right behind.
Well, then they're not behind me.
Well,
They are.
if you're facing away, then they are.
If you
Okay.
turn to run, they will be behind you. They are between you and the tavern, not you and the exit.
Got it.
You could spend your action to disengage, and then you won't take an opportunity attack from anything.
Whoops.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense since I'm the only one with 3 of them. To disengage and then beat feet for the tunnel.
Okay. And so the last of the locals who has not acted yet will keep pace with you and take one swing. Now, in this cluster situation that's happening in the tunnel, you've got 2 guys in front of you, 1 behind, and 2 more waiting to close
And
in.
this is a doorless tunnel, correct?
Yeah,
It's just an
That-
open air.
That's
Yep.
what I'm just checking, that it's not like I can barricade anything.
Oh, shoot, we
12
passed
to
the
Corbin.
sanitary.
Nope.
Corbin, does a 12 do it?
No.
It's not-
Nope, you're good
it's
then.
not
You're good. Top of
4
the order.
shoulders wide in the tunnel, or 2 you can't walk
It's
past
like-
one other person.
Food storage direct air access to the sewers. They lost their restaurant
You'd fail
license.
OSHA
classic
and the
mid-
fire.
It's classic medieval
code.
construction.
Yeah.
If you're not getting dysentery directly from your food source, then what are you doing?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. Clearly. That's how you get the flavor.
Okay. The one that just messed him up is like right in front of him, and there's another one, and the 2 of them, are they between us and the sewers?
Yeah.
So we're all piled up behind these 2 guys.
Yep.
All right. Jesus, man, I just want to leave.
You do notice that the 2 that were between you and Stinky Freedom do seem a little on edge. Yeah.
On edge.
Yeah, yeah. Almost like they've had trouble sleeping lately or something.
While he's thinking about what he's doing, can I out of turn a question?
Yeah.
I speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Good for you.
Does any of that, like you said, it's ancient Elvish or whatever?
Yep.
Is that any of those? Like, would I recognize that song?
You definitely recognize it as, you might say, primitive Elvish.
But it's not something that I would just know.
No, like maybe if you sat down and like really focused on it, made some notes, you could figure it out. But not in the middle of a under tavern brawl.
Understood.
You-
I'd like to charge the guy in front of me, basically.
Bull rush him, trying to push him.
Bull rush him
Yeah.
into the other guy, and both of them to the side.
Yeah, you're trying to make a hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
As
unarmed
Tyr
attack.
do.
That sounds right.
Gentlemen, we'd like to pass. You let us go, and we don't bury you in this sludge.
No.
I'm sorry. It is a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dex acrobatics, which is probably really good for you.
Still 12.
Okay. So,
A strength
Unless you want me
check?
to re-roll it.
yep. No. You pick up that guy and toss him into his friend. Because he rolled a 1.
So that doesn't count as an attack then.
It is an action, but it is not an attack. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. First line, using the attack action. Yes, it is an attack.
Okay, I'd like to mark him at the same time.
Okay.
So does it deal damage then? If it's
I don't think so. But does it? do
You
damage?
push him, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. Your choice.
I want to shove him and his buddy out of the way.
Yeah, so
Shove action?
I think
prone or 5 feet away, either one would do it.
However you think it's best. I don't.
Prone would be more useful for you. And then you all can just run over him.
I knock him prone, and then I stand like on top of him and yell to everybody else,
Move your asses.
"Move your asses! Get out of here!" And I literally stand on top of him.
Okay.
I'm done. And he's marked,
Yes.
which incidentally he has disadvantage on all attack rolls that don't target me.
Roger
If
that.
he attacks anyone else, I get to punish.
Okay.
Is that
Balls.
Sewer Thug 4 or 5?
It's really up to him.
It was
It was whatever I
You could
didn't attack.
the one.
Oh, the one that really messed him up. That was
Yeah.
5. That was 5.
Yeah.
We're all clumped together now, right?
Yes.
The one that messed me up, I don't know which one that was.
It was the last one to attack.
The one from
M.
behind, then.
The last one to attack you from that pairing.
Oh.
M, your turn.
So I cast Healing Word on Jimbo.
Okay.
And then you roll a d4 something.
And, yep.
So that's your bonus action, D4 plus ability mod. So D4 plus 2.
5.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens if you can cast it as a second?
Oh, it's 2d4. Oop.
If you cast it as a second level,
Oh.
which would take up an extra.
Well,
space slot, right?
it would take the level 2 slot, not the
The
level
level
1.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe she only has 1 level 2 right now. Oh, 2 level 2s actually.
Yeah. It's good.
And then I fly forward, hearing his
Uh,
loud command.
Are you disengaging to avoid taking any opportunity attacks from him? Because this is a tunnel, you can only get so far up.
Well,
Should have used your action.
Could she have done that and healed? him?
Yes, it's a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus.
The heal is, not
Yes.
the
yes.
not
Yes.
Okay. So you fly into the tunnels beyond.
Yes.
That brings us to Jimbo.
Jimbo disengages and runs.
Okay.
And
Fri-
then runs again. No, I guess that's an action and then a movement, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Francis will take a shot at. I think Corbin's in bringing up the rear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
And
presume he's moved up to the tunnel. And is
yeah,
he-
he's going to move up to you and attack.
And is he
Actually-
is he behind then the upstairs thug 2 or 3 that?
He's
Follow behind him.
not going to move in and attack. He's going to fire his crossbow at you.
Son of a bitch.
Concentration.
14.
Even.
All right, you take not 9, 4.
Thank you, Cat.
That's different.
Yeah.
It's almost
Thank you.
double.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's
Almost
still loaded.
double,
Okay.
but
Right. Francis is gone. Thug 4 is going to attack Tierno because you're standing on his friend.
Yes. That's
Fine.
So
Start talking
first
to each
attack will be 18 to AC for. Woo! Look at you.
What's that?
Even with the hammer in 2 hands,
I'm
Oh, yeah, okay. That'll hit.
4 damage.
Oh.
That's a good point. Thank you.
And the second's a clean miss. His buddy is going to try to push you off of him. So we're going to do a contested. He's going to do athletics, and I assume you'll do the same.
Okay.
I'm basically going to treat this like a grapple.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled damage. 6.
19.
Yeah, you're good. Norlin.
Do I have to disengage, or am I
Uh,
unencumbered right now?
running past the guys he's dealing with will take opportunity attacks if you
Even
don't
for the one
disengage.
prone?
The one that isn't was what I was thinking. Technically, the one that's prone,
we'll just have disadvantage, right?
yeah, although considering he's prone, I'm saying you can probably find a way to move around him.
it?
He has
But-
disadvantage if he attacks anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
But he can do that, and I'll punish him.
It's true.
Punch.
I'm trying to debate whether I want to take an attack or just run. I will disengage and just
All
run.
right.
2 run movements.
Uh,
Disengage run, yeah.
The last of the regulars is going to move in on Corbin, the last man bringing up the rear here.
You must live.
18 to AC for another 4 damage.
Oh, I get to make the feet.
Oh.
I'm going to make this encounter in the encounter creator because I'm pretty sure you guys should have done better than this.
Probably.
Corbin, it's your turn.
I'm not wholeheartedly into it.
So I have been attacked, but the last action I took was disengage and run. So am I still disengaged?
You have to disengage every round that you want to stay disengaged.
Yeah.
All right. How close up my butt are the two behind me?
5 feet, that's melee
They're-
range.
They're tickling your throat. So
I'm just. So that's.
you're way up in there.
No, if I disengage, then I don't take
Right.
opportunity. Alright. And then it's just the one that's standing.
You can run past him too. You're still disengaged.
Yeah. Disengage works on everyone.
Yep. Disengage and run.
All right.
Keep up with the Joneses.
The old DNR.
Okay.
You're not resuscitating?
The last of the locals runs
And R.
to the edge of the tunnel and shouts profanities involving all of your mothers.
You don't know my life.
Says, yeah, that's right. You don't come back here or else we'll mess you up just as much again. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're not all out. Tierno's still in the tunnel, so he's gonna run up and try to smack Tierno. 20.
Is this the guy that already,
5 damage.
already got his mind jogged, or is this?
No, that guy never came downstairs.
He was smart.
He's just the barkeep. He was a commoner. He's not fighting.
Okay.
That brings us to Tierno at the top.
I kind of shrug it off and disengage and walk down the tunnel. away.
Walk down the
Closes
tunnel.
the door to the sewers and say, "Go without me."
There is a door.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more like a, I'm not afraid of you stroll.
Yeah. Okay. So
Make haste, Tierno.
You know how like a lion walks after it's already killed it? That's what it looks like. Just like
You take a little piss on him.
A
after
strut.
you
Marcus territory.
Goes to the corner, takes a whiz, saunters out.
all right.
Oh god.
You find yourselves
We are
in
the
the danky, stanky sewer. So there's platforms on either side, and then a central channel filled with filth.
shit.
Yeah, quite literally, shit. You've got paths to the north and south, and looks like there's illumination from sewer grates at fairly regular intervals, so you can see well enough. The one of you that has the map, you can see, should be able to see where you are. There's a side tunnel that comes off of 5, puts you out between 5 and 37. Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. And you guys were interested in getting to
I think we
that.
need to go up to 35, right? 21 or 27.
I'm going wherever.
I'm sorry,
we were
what was that?
supposed to go.
I thought so. I must be looking at someone else's because I thought I had written on our map, but I thought 21 or 27 was where they were holding
27 of the upper city map.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Take a break.
Alright, so then we need to
I think they're holding
basically try and cross to 37, right?
These are my plans.
That would work if there was sewer access there, but you could tell from looking at your maps there's not.
I'm not so
Uh,
sure that I can tell that.
I know, that's what I'm telling you. You can tell from your maps that there is not.
Okay. So once we hit that dark line, which I presume is the tunnel that you're talking about, or the sewer between 5 and 37.
Yep. So you're looking for the entrance to that building or set of buildings, I assume.
And
And
so
you know where we're going? This guy's confused.
You're looking for 29.
Apparently,
that is
I
an
didn't know.
entrance. That contains an entrance to the sewers. So you're gonna have to go down and around the block.
but that's
You could tell from your maps that those buildings are connected underground.
Where are we trying to
Okay.
get to?
it's up in the upper corner.
Top left corner. It's yeah. Looks like,
Oh,
judging from
So-
your maps,
So
7,
we're
21,
here. So what
27.
you're saying is we've got to go down, over, all the way up to get.
That is correct.
Would have been so much faster if we just gone out the front
Out.
door.
Yeah, yeah. It would have. It's what I thought you'd do. And yet,
Now you know how Doug felt for 3 years.
Sounds about right.
Chaotic good. So I mean.
oh,
jog his-
chaotic's
Jog his memory.
on the money. So, would you like to lead the group?
Yep. Let's go.
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. What exactly does that do again?
Gives everybody +10 on stealth rolls.
Okay. And I assume you're going to sneak
How much? On
She got
stealth
it.
rolls?
Plus 10.
Plus
Or
10.
if I have to still roll
I
with
thought I was
disadvantage.
asking because I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. Holy,
I'm gonna need it.
holy whoa! I am really stealthy, big. Well, I can't be more than 5 feet tall. I read.
It's in here somewhere.
That's what I read also.
I'm not a very big bird.
Are you yellow? Because that'd be epic.
No,
26
fe-
stealth.
Females are brown.
Okay.
And gray.
So quick stealth.
Oh shit. Well, that was sweet. I'm sorry. 29.
Are you-
29?
Are you disadvantaged to stealth?
Oh yeah. Sorry. 21.
21. M.
10.
What was your stealth?
20,
34.
Corbin.
17.
You don't have any pluses on stealth?
Oh.
There. He definitely has pluses on stealth.
26.
26.
18.
5. He's 22.
22.
I
Okay.
mean, with the pass without a trace.
I am a
obviously.
damn
Yeah,
stealthy
yeah.
bird. 34.
Stealthy bird. Flitting through the
All
air.
right. So you
They can't see me.
See me now.
So you go down to the intersection. Going south, you hit a T-shaped intersection, and as you round the corner, stealthy as all hell, you hear some arguing. In the tunnel up ahead. And because you guys are extremely stealthy at this current moment, you come across a odd scene. There are 4 toughs standing in the sewers, like arguing with each other. Well, 2 of them are, and the other 2 have a tiefling tied up and on the ground next to them. This would be Rake, yes.
Okay. Pause.
Hmm?
Break time.
All right, and we'll come back.
Oh, Okay.
we will resolve
This
this
has been
after a short break. I don't. Okay, we are back. All right, so you round the corner to see two thugs, two toughs, arguing over. Looks like they got a piece of like parchment in their hands. They're like arguing between. They're going back and forth between each other, pointing at the paper and pointing at the tiefling they have tied up on the ground. And the other two are just kind of standing there. One of them gives you a rough kick.
There's 4 total.
Yep, there's 4 total.
Whoever just kicked him, I want to go ahead and fire an arrow at.
Okay.
Is he
From stealth?
gagged too, or just?
Do you have a mouth on you? Are you a mouthy character?
I'm calculating.
So you've probably been largely silent, I'm guessing. So they probably have not bothered to gag you.
I don't want to reveal what it is that they have or what else I may have on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're gonna say no. He is not gagged because he's largely kept his mouth shut.
Do I get advantage because they're surprised? Arrow from the darkness.
So yeah, if you have stealth, you will get advantage. However, since you're attacking, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Some of us aren't particularly healthy yet.
Welcome to my world. My previous world.
Norman tier what?
16.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stay in the back.
Bring them out when you get them.
Oh, 18.
11.
How do you want me to roll?
Do I skip my
Just
initiative
come
though,
in.
since
Roll
I'm on
it.
first?
Roll it?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Since I'm the one that's gonna attack first.
Well, we're applying surprise. That's how you
Okay.
were handling this.
Cool.
I need a M.
Your initiative.
Oh, 9.
Do you have the 4 toughs?
Yep. 20, 16, 14, 11.
And then I presume Rake will roll at some point.
Oh, he should
Okay.
now.
16. Yep. Am I tied here or here or just on the ground?
Let's say behind the back. Like they have you on the ground at the moment, kind of like sitting. Let's say back against the wall, as close to the wall as you want to be, considering it's a nasty sewer. I don't know. You do you.
Are his thumbs free?
That's sort of the question, but I have to be pointing them, so I'm gonna. I don't know if I have the backwards fire, you know.
Just
You.
It just looked like a giant flaming fart.
Where were we that they tied up our thumbs?
That was the friendly arm in. Any spellcaster has his thumb tied to his belt. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
the first day.
that was the first place
Yeah,
they
that's why I
started
said
at.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was just trying to remember.
we gave up our weapons.
Any
and she had
spellcaster
her
had your
hand
thumbs
tied.
tied to their.
Yep. All martial classes have to give up. Everyone has to give up all weapons, and casters have to tie their thumb to their belt.
Nice.
Basically, it's a DMZ of sorts.
Just like the soup.
It's like the.
So what's going on? What are we doing?
So,
I wanted to take a
yeah,
shot.
she was taking a. So, do we have all the initiatives in? Do we have it
Yes.
sorted?
Yes.
I am in the wrong section, aren't I?
Session 4, down 1.
Session. It's the same.
Ah, okay.
just
I
went
need to
down
scroll
the next
down.
encounter.
Thank you. So you pull back the arrow, and one of the two arguing over the paper actually does, like, I guess he hears the bowstring pull taut. He kind of looks up, and, like, that's his turn.
Okay.
Like, so he's no longer surprised, but that was his turn.
Okay.
Between his eyes.
Probably not, sadly.
Clink, clink.
12 to...
Actually, it looks like both those toughs managed to look up, because it's 1 and 2, and then Rake, then Norlin.
12 to AC.
12 to AC is, yeah, that'll do.
Yay!
Against what? 1, 2, 3,
The one
4.
that kicked the guy.
Yeah, that's going to be 3.
Was lawful good.
So
Did you roll
Damage?
twice?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, advantage.
Just in case you crit.
Nope.
No.
All right. Well,
Almost.
you still hit.
And
You
it
still
was
hit.
5 damage, or do you
7
have
damage. I had +2.
What do I do?
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Someone put in 5. I got it.
7.
Oh, that wasn't a melee, so I don't get another attack. I'm good.
And an arrow embeds itself firmly into his shoulder. And he turns to look it in the direction it came from. And so we'll now go up to the top of the order with the
Ascend into demigod.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do my Planner Warrior as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Choose one creature, the same creature, and I'm just going to attack him again.
Double crit.
And I get my bonus next time.
So what is it? Some sort of marking?
It's
or-
kind of like a marking. The next time I hit,
Okay,
I
yep,
get
yep.
extra damage. So
Ooh, force damage too. Cool.
That says on this turn.
the next time I hit.
On the creature on this turn.
Okay, fine. Then I'll wait till next time to do it.
No, I'm just trying to.
You should have
understand.
done it on this turn and get the D8 for the attack you made.
That's fine. I was rating it as once I've attacked somebody, I can attack him again next time. And
Nope,
Okay,
it's
so-
you should do that before each shot.
okay.
So how are you guys
positioned?
positioned?
Because I have something. So.
I was following Corbin immediately behind, or immediately behind him.
Maybe towards the back. 'Cause
All right, sounds like Corbin's leading, so he's gonna take the charge from the first of these ruffians. And yep, that's gonna hit. That's the bad news. That's a 21 to AC. The good news is it's 3 damage.
This is good news.
And the second attack is a 13. I believe that's a miss. Okay.
second attack is 13,
It misses.
so it is good.
Well, he just meant not a hit.
Not good for him.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Slack.
He asks the DM the rules about if I'm if I'm two sorting it. What does it take for me to bring up my hand crossbow?
If you're
Is
too
the-
snorting
It's
it.
full action.
To switch to bring up my light crossbow? Does it take an action, a bonus action? Is it free?
We're not moving. Do you care if you spend a move action?
I'm not gonna move, but I don't know that it takes my move.
You're good.
Or does it?
So we.
I'm sorry, what was that? I
I've
was,
been asking you a question for about 10 minutes.
that's okay.
What does it take for me to get my crossbow up? If
We
I'm
made it over here.
from
Sheath
from-
two weapons and
from-
draw a
So we're
crossbow.
like right, literally out
You could
front.
draw one.
or drop, pull, or like I don't know what the
Drop
mechanics-
pull would definitely let you do it.
But like for free, or is that a bonus action? I'm not clear on the rules for switching weapons.
Well, did you go into this expecting to use your crossbow? 'Cause
I probably no.
okay.
I went into it expecting to like take a short rest.
For the sake of moving things along, if you're not moving and you're, especially if you've got
I'm
bonus
staying
action
in the
free,
back, and
yeah,
I'm gonna
you could just
range.
pull it out and fire a shot. That's fine.
Nice. So I whip it out, I present it, and I shoot it. And it's 80 range. I'm assuming it's fine.
Because you probably wouldn't have even had swords in hand if you're expecting to take a rest.
I may have sheathed them already.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
probably don't run around like.
Exactly.
Because I'm not stupid. I'm
Yeah.
not worried. I'm a freaking soldier. I know how to handle a weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
Leroy.
So I'm sorry, what was that, a hit number?
I'm sorry, there was no hit number yet because I'm looking for the damage die for the roll. Not real good at this crossbow business. That is a 6.
Nope. Yeah, you get a little excited and
I'm like, ooh, I'm from the hip, like
Yep.
gunslinger, ting, off the side.
and it
I just wanted to try it.
it clips off the wall of the sewer and then falls into the trench.
I
Terrain. I heard
act like I meant to do that and I reload.
All right, the second guard will move towards Corbin. And since he has a friend, he gets advantage on everything. 14.
Since I have a friend, or since
The thug has a friend next to him. So 14, I believe,
are
is
we at the
number.
intersection?
Just before it.
So we
I'm sorry,
Okay.
which intersection?
We
The-
did a turn.
the main intersection. We came down that one tunnel
Yep.
to the T and
Yep.
we turned.
Yep,
Right.
and just before that four-way intersection.
Okay, so how I understand she attacked, so we rolled stealth, so we
Yep.
got up to them.
Yep.
But how close are we? My
Uh,
intention would be to use bow and arrow, but
yes.
I am now in
Because you were leading this group and then she shot, you're up front instead of in the back.
all right, and
I like
so
it.
they are on top of me.
Yep.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right.
We'll say the passages on the sides are wide enough for 2 people to comfortably stand abreast. 3 you could probably squeeze through, but
All right.
How far down
So
to the sludge? How far down to the sludge? 10-foot drop.
4 feet.
4-foot drop.
4 feet to the top of the sludge.
Top of the sludge.
Yeah.
Unknown depth.
Yes.
Got it.
all right. So tough number whatever and his buddy
Yep.
are sitting
Hey,
in front of
test
me
that.
taking a swing.
Yep. So
pay
the
for your
second
rage
one
for it.
took
You
his
test
first
that,
swing
yeah.
at you. It'll be a 14. I believe that's a hit.
I still don't know that you
For
charged
5
me.
damage.
We just left. I think
Okay.
I owe you.
And then second one is going to hit for another 5 damage.
Okay.
And Rake, it is your turn.
Mm.
Woo!
So at least 2 have moved away from me.
Yes.
And
The other
there's-
2 are not looking at you at the moment. They have their backs to you.
Right.
But they are within 5 to 10 feet of you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I am going to stand up as my move.
It only
Half
takes
movement?
half your movement.
Half my movement.
Yep.
Okay. Well, as I'm standing up, I do one of the rolls my arms under my feet, so they're in front of me now. as
Okay,
they're
roll
tied.
acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, come
In-
on.
in the sludge.
18.
Yeah, you pull it
Alright.
off. Okay.
I pull it off.
Turns out you can do that.
As I'm standing up, I'll say it's full movement if you want. That's fine. And I will use where'd my spells go? Spells. The burning hands in a cone in front of me to get both of them.
Okay, so you can't get your hands like free to do most spells, but that one
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just touching thumbs, so
Right.
that one you can actually do the hand motion for.
And it is a Dex 13 save on you.
Okay, so you're gonna barbecue both of them.
For this is my damage.
Oh, damage.
Oh, it's like half damage if they saved.
Yep. So first one fails hard.
If he still-
Second one also fails.
Nice. 14 damage each.
Woo!
Welcome to the party, pal.
Right?
Oh,
So that was 3 and 4.
And maybe
yes.
maybe that singes the ropes a little bit, and I can just try to like pull them apart.
I think the ropes are
Come on,
behind
come on.
your thumb.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
Good try.
Oh, good shit.
Clever.
Okay, Norlin. Your turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Got distracted. So I'm still going. I'm going to go ahead and do my bonus.
Do the
Planar
bonus.
warrior. But I'm still attacking the same guy. Tough man number 3.
All right.
With my arrow. 14.
That hits.
And then, so it's 6. And then I get an extra d8. 10 plus 2. So 12 damage.
What's that bring him up to?
33.
Yeah, he falls.
Sweet.
He goes down?
Yeah, he's down.
Dead down.
That's why you don't kick down people.
Dies screaming from flames to his back and then arrow to the throat.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, he is very much dead. Corbin.
All right. So because they're right on top of me, I have a hand axe and a dagger, and I will do a double
Is it bonus
slash.
action one
wound.
time, or do you get it every time?
Every round you get a bonus action.
Okay.
So nobody has been
Well, I should have used that last time.
damaged other than tough 4, but he's not anywhere close to me. Right?
Unless
It's
it
1 and
says-
2 that are
unless
on
your
me.
Planar warrior abilities. like-
Correct.
Okay.
I think it's.
Alright.
Sounds like it's
So
Okay, cool.
to do that attack, I'm going to take the hand
Yeah, it has to be
axe
close
to the
to you.
one.
That's like
That will be
30
my
feet.
first guy.
Mhm.
That's a d6. That's a 15 to AC
That'll hit.
for 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
And then I have to roll the attack roll too, right? As well as the damage for the second.
Yep.
That is not going to hit because that's a 13.
That hits.
Mm-hmm.
No, 12.
That
That
hits.
still hits.
Okay, for 5 damage.
Did you roll your Colossus Slayer? Extra D8.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is no, because nobody's been hit.
That guy has.
The 14 was hit before.
You hit him with 1 hit. And the second
Ah.
one now qualifies.
Okay, so that's just the D4, right? And I don't do the +3.
I
I just did, and then I
right.
do the D8 for the.
Yep.
That's another 4, so 6.
So 6 on the second attack.
Yes.
You getting it, or you want me to?
Um,
Take it too long. I got
I
it.
took a deal
Okay.
down. I didn't know.
Jimbo. Oh no. Oh jeez. Number 4 is going to turn around and club at Rake because you're kind of asking for it.
Right.
I have no idea what your AC is, but I'm betting 15 hits it.
We're up to 6
does hit.
watchers.
7 damage.
7.
Yep.
Record.
I'm gonna
Even if
take
3
my
of them are
reaction
I feel like
for
our
hellish
Jenga might get
rebuke.
pretty
Just
high.
pointing a finger, and he's engulfed in hellish flames.
I think I got 2 people. from
Another Dex
my
13
second-line
save.
friends watching tonight.
Cool.
No. He does not save.
Nice. This is a 10. He going down in flames.
You gonna
How
die.
about 13 more?
13 more damage.
Who are you?
The damage has arrived.
I like your style, man.
Not great.
He's engulfed in
You're ugly,
flames,
but man, you got some
screams,
cool fire.
and brings the his club down on you one more time.
Okay.
He's at 27.
I'm sorry, attempts to, but is too panicked from being the backblast from the first attack, and ends up hitting the wall right next to your head instead. Clips the wall. You probably real lucky this max damage roll didn't hit you.
When I hit use on that reaction, it
said
didn't use one
use?
of my packed slots. Is it use a spell slot? It says used now, once per long rest, but unclear if it takes a one cast using a spell slot of second or higher.
You get one hellish rebuke per long rest from your infernal legacy.
Right.
It looks like you also took it as a spell. So
No, it automatically goes into the spell list.
Oh, it does? Oh, yep, Infernal Legacy. No, it has its own tracker. It's
Okay,
once per
so
long
it
rest.
doesn't use a. Alright. Got it. So I still have a spell slot?
You still have a spell slot, but you will not have your Hellish Rebuke for the rest of
For
the
a
day.
long rest.
And with that, we get to Tierno.
Yeah, I'd like to step in between Corbin and the two guys in front of him.
Okay.
And the first guy, I'd like to knock into the sludge. The guy that's closest to the
Okay, so it's going to be a push again?
like athletics again.
Yep. Contested athletics. What you got?
You hit me, don't you?
Nope. You go to sweep him, and he takes one step back, and then just does a little shoulder rush that pushes you back to even.
Yeah, what are you doing with that boy over there? And then I want to burn my action surge.
Okay.
And then actually hit him with the hammer this time.
All right. Like where your head's at.
I am holding the shield.
Okay.
20.
That hits.
AC. 8 and 2 is 10. 10 damage.
And were you hitting the one that Corbin had sliced up, or the other one?
Whichever one. I was attacking the one that was closest to the sludge. I don't know where you had them.
Sure, we'll say it was him.
Okay.
I
Alright. Yeah. Hey, Corbin, back up. Stick that guy with those little pointy thing.
M.
Okay.
Bird person. Someone in the chat probably appreciated the Rick and Morty reference, so I'm glad I said that, even if it made you upset.
Bird.
Me neither.
I have yet to watch
Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
Oh my god.
What you got?
Oh jeez. Who? I don't have the spreadsheet up. Like.
Surf.
There's two guys facing off against Tierno. One's beat up pretty good. Then
I
there's
thought one of them
one
died.
more standing over Rake who's looking awful messed up.
Tough 1 and Tough 2 are right up near us. Tough 4 is a ways away over by Rake.
And is anyone by you?
4.
Yeah.
I said no. I said is anyone by you?
Yeah.
Yes.
No allies, just the Tuffy 4.
Just you.
Number 4.
Okay. So I'm gonna go by him.
What do you mean by him?
Like I'm gonna head in this.
So you're gonna fly over the channel of sludge, come back
Yeah.
around. Okay.
So I can do that now.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I can
can.
do that. I'm gonna fly over to this guy. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Fly like an eagle, you know.
Yeah.
Let this.
to
You know.
the sludge.
Over the
Yeah.
poo.
Yep. With my rapier out,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna like.
Sticking with the pointy end.
Yeah, try like I'm gonna aim, but you know, like we don't know how it's gonna go because I'm new to this whole flying thing.
Yeah, you
aiming
are.
From
Uh-huh.
aiming from we're gonna see how this goes. So I believe that's a D8 I get. We're gonna double check that.
Yep, D8. Plus 5 to hit.
Crit,
Okay.
He's dead.
which is really good because I rolled a 1
Well,
on my damage.
Roll that damage die one more time and get another 1.
Don't do it.
That one, or can I roll another one?
Roll a damage die.
Really just pick any.
Yeah.
9 damage.
Nine.
Plus 3 is 12 damage.
Okay. Where did you hit him?
I stabbed him right through the throat.
Okay, so Rake, you've got this thug towering over you. He smacked you once good. Second shot was inches from your head. He's pulling back for one more hit, and then
I come up from behind.
yes, you see this metal spike just erupt out of his throat, blood spurting into your face.
It's a face hugger.
Nice.
He looks surprised for a moment, and then... Is he dead?
I'm just hoping he's
Why
dead.
do you think I'm describing all of this?
You got to say where you hit him. That's just a kill shot.
How
How do you want to do this?
Is it 12 total damage?
And then she extracts the blade, and he slumps
An alien baby.
over and down to the ground.
That sounds
And
creepy.
then I ungracefully land on the ground. I kind of tumble because I'm not used to having bird feet.
All right, that brings us back to the top of the order. Unless you add a bonus action.
Yes, I do. I want to use Mantle of Inspiration to, actually. You're doing pretty well. I'm gonna Bardic Inspire you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have inspiration.
I've inspired you with my wonderful move that I've just done there.
You have a taste of blood and for blood, and you find that it inspires you because tieflings are crazy. And then that brings us to the top of the order.
And I'm not prejudiced.
So Tierno is squaring off against these last remaining thugs.
Pretty bitches.
First one takes a couple of swings. 10 is not going to hit.
No.
And 6 is even worse than that.
No.
So, obviously they've been intimidated by the dismantling of their two compatriots behind them. Jimbo.
Jimbo! He's ready now with his crossbow. And we've got 2 down.
Yes. 1 wounded.
I take aim at the wounded. Because I'm merciful and I will end your life quickly. With a crit!
Ooh.
20.
Ooh.
20,
2
20.
crits tonight.
All right.
So,
I got 1 too.
Well, we don't like your crits.
7.
Unless
Ooh,
they're-
2 7s, so 14, 16 damage.
Whoo! And where do you hit him?
In his bolts.
Your kill shot is to the groin?
It's still not great with the crossbow.
Not cool, man.
I'm just hoping he's not wearing codpiece armor.
So you pull up the crossbow and you're just about to
I'm bleeding out, you know, like.
you aim for the head, and then at the last moment a rat runs by your foot and you look down and shoot. and it hits
to the bowl.
it hits him right in the crotch, and his eyes go wide with shock and
I
pain.
get like the femoral, or I get the big artery, maybe like on his thigh or something.
And
Oh.
his eyes go wide, and then he tumbles into the sludge and muck.
Nice shot, Corbin.
And
Not
with the
Corbin.
I like
I'm
the
looking that
idea
way,
of
so-
getting those two confused.
there's a wet smack as he hits the top layer of filth,
He doesn't know I shoot.
and then the body slowly starts to sink into the muck.
Ew.
Oh yeah, sewers are nasty.
And then I
Nice.
second wind,
I can feel it in my
and I give me some freaking health. So 1d10. I get 10 health back.
Okay, good for you. And this
What's happened?
what did I miss?
Slack.
Oh,
There are a lot of bird memes.
oh, I'm looking forward to
So
this.
many bird names.
So
Tuffy number 2.
this last thug has Tierno in front of him,
Yeah.
the bird behind him, and he's just gonna look back and forth. He realizes he's outnumbered, he's outgunned. He's just gonna scream in rage and take another couple of shots at Tierno. 12, 14.
No. Block one with a shield, please. I want to make it useful.
Dink, dink.
Ding.
It's not up to me.
What's up?
The dice are the masters here, not me. Rake.
Cool. Yeah, well, I'll cast my hex on him now.
Your hands are still
Yeah.
restricted.
Is it?
Well, okay, what does that spell require?
It's verbal, somatic, and a petrified eye of a newt.
You need a hand gesture.
And material.
Yeah. So maybe I can't quite get the material out. That's fine.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, though, I think I could get away with that. It's verbal and somatic, so I think I could.
Well, that's still a hand gesture. Somatic is hand.
Can't get my.
Not with them tied up like this. I gave you burning hands because
Yeah.
it's a
hands
well-known
together.
it's a well-known hand gesture.
Okay, then. Toll the Dead. You point at one creature you can see within range.
I will give you that one.
All right.
Put in them like this.
He is not missing any damage. That's correct.
That is correct.
All right. So it is a D8.
Well, I roll the saving throw, right?
Oh, you're right. So it was 13.
Yeah, he passes with an. He rolled a 19.
Bless you.
So wise.
Bless you.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's seen
Then-
enough death for one day.
I guess that's fair.
All right, Norlin.
Woohoo. I'm going to apparently use my bonus that I should be using all the time.
Bonuses are good.
Yes, I just was not quite aware of that. And I'm going to shoot at the one that's left. Ooh. 23. Which I'm assuming is a hit.
No. Yes.
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 So then that's 8 plus 38. 8 plus that. 1. 9. 9 damage.
9 damage after Dex mod 2. That's in the wrong column.
Which one of them had the laser issues?
Yeah.
I get my planar.
Okay. Well, that's new.
It is. It's new tonight. I just should have used it earlier.
Okay.
I didn't realize it, so.
Any movement? Any?
It's
You
like
use bonus
everything
actions.
not
I used a
equipped,
bonus action.
Yep.
which is
I'm
on
good.
fire.
All right,
I don't
Corbin.
know how that
Did
works.
you put the 9 on there?
Specifically.
Yes,
Okay.
we did. So I am, I guess, guess, going to disengage
Flammable
because he
objects
jumped between
cannot
us.
be more inert.
Does that mean I am disengaged?
I'll give it to you this time.
It doesn't matter because if I'm gonna move, well, I guess it does matter because
Yeah.
either I'm gonna move and then try and get out my bow, but that's probably the action to.
Ignore me, man. Just poke it.
All right, we'll do that. All right. So we are going
Or
to.
time up.
We're gonna repeat.
Talking to the sludge.
Yeah, there are fates worse than death in the sewers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so that's So going with the hand axe, that's a 15 to AC.
Yep.
With 2 and 4 on the extra damage, so that's 6 damage.
Plus mod on the first hit.
That is with
Okay.
mod on
6.
the hit. Yeah, because the so hit DC is the +1. That's to the attack roll, right?
Yeah.
And then on my hand axe, it's a 1d6 -1.
Oh man, you should just use 2 daggers.
If I had 2 daggers.
You should get another dagger.
Oh, that's fine. And then I need the.
Actually, in all seriousness, you should use the dagger as the primary, and the hand axe as the secondary.
Understood. 7, 5, 12
Yep, that hits.
for 4 damage. Oh no, sorry, 1 damage because it doesn't get the mod.
And that's why I said you should use it the other way.
Yeah.
All right, Tierno.
I just kind of look at him like, dude, you're in over your head, and I grab him by the head and chuck him in the sludge behind me.
All right, roll.
Pun intended.
6.
Nat 20.
He's like, that's what you think.
Save the quotes for after you succeed.
M.
And Tierno says,
Inconceivable.
I'm sorry. These burn beams are getting out of hand. I'm sorry.
Spell? Sword?
May I see the sheet? Thank you.
There's only one guy left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
He's in.
I have to keep.
The
He's a-
guy's somewhere around 30. He's at 16.
He's a little beat up.
He'd probably be dead if I did.
He's
I-
how
I'm-
far away from me?
20 feet.
I will throw my dagger at him
Okay.
from across the way. And that'll be a D4. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Jesus. Alright, a 21.
21 hits.
And that'll be 4 plus 3 damage
It's too bad we
is
can't show
7.
this to people.
Max
This
damage
is pretty
roll.
hilarious.
You just need to get
So I like
our 6 viewers
grab
into
it
our
with
LoM
my
Discord
huge
channel,
talons and
then
I
meme
just
in the Discord.
chuck it across.
Actually, I should put.
And embeds itself firmly into his, let's say his thigh.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm a short bird. I'm shorter than I was. Because I would say I was about, I was 5'7" before, so I've shrunk about like 7 inches at least.
Any movement bonus?
I will. I will do Mantle of Inspiration on Jimbo and Tierno.
Okay. Oh, that's the temporary HP thing?
Yeah, and movement speed as well. Without provoking opportunity attacks.
Is it a... What's it called? I guess there's no way.
Mantle of Inspiration. I mean, it doesn't cost me anything to use it. So.
Yes, it does. It costs one of your bardic inspirations.
Oh, oops.
Nick Bad.
Nick bad.
Retcon.
So you're not going to use that
Nope,
one?
never mind.
Okay, okay.
But I will use up a slot for the first one that I used.
Okay.
I missed that.
That's okay. That's okay.
Read. Make sure you read everything very closely.
Why won't it read?
I was like, wow, that's really powerful.
That brings us to Jimbo.
Jimbo. Who is where and what is happening? How far away am I within? What's my move speed plus 30 plus what was? She didn't do it to me.
Let's say about 15.
It's I'm within a thing, so shink, schwink, and well, if I can do that, I guess I want to move and get in melee range.
I'll let you drop
I guess
the crossbow.
let me just go in again. I'm feeling good. I got a kill shot. I've got newfound confidence. I'm not gonna get distracted, and I. 16.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 15.
Yep.
To whatever's left alive. There's one, right?
Yep.
Okay. And 6 damage.
6. Not enough to bring him down.
Is there anything else I can do? Don't think there is. That's it.
Okay.
Maybe now I use, if I can use my bonus action to just get my swords back out. Just
Sure.
in case.
Okay. All right. And so, Tierno, this guy is getting really tired of you trying to push him into the filth. So he's actually going to try to do the same to you.
Fair enough.
Roll that too.
I'm not rolling this die anymore. This dice failed me too many times. I'm going back to the metal ones.
19.
That's some
That
head.
is so heavy. That's
19.
loud.
8.
All right. And with that, he sweeps your leg, and then you fall to the ground, and then he kicks you once in the side, and you tip over into the shit. Quite literally, you are neck deep in shit.
Nope!
You are a shit rock. New meme time.
Yes. Although I will say, fear the fuzzy. Fear it.
And
Neck deep in sewage.
his second attack will be against Corbin.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
1, so you're good.
Isn't second attack part of an action? What is that?
He makes 2 melee attacks. So, because we looked it up, shove is a melee attack.
Got it.
And so he needs like what? 1 damage. He's at 29.
It's more than that.
Is it?
I won't tell you the exact number, but it's more than 1. But it was enough
No
to
more than
put
4.
Tierno neck deep in shit.
It's no more than 4.
And how tall is Tierno?
6'6".
6'6". So you are in 6 feet of shit. Which I believe puts at a 10-foot channel, which...
Sure.
okay, yeah.
How big is your head?
So we're at Rake, huh? I am
Depends
going
on
to,
how warm it is.
Oh, it's cold.
Depends on if there's shrinkage.
I'm gonna toll the dead again.
Okay.
Bong, bong. Whiz 13 save.
Shrinkage
Or
here.
die.
Yeah, that's gonna be die.
Yeah, 12 damage.
All right, what kind of damage is that?
Necrotic.
Oh, so right
It's like-
after he pushes Tierno into the poo,
He just kind of like
Melt into poo himself.
withers.
the Indiana Jones and
Rapid aging. or-
Last Crusade
yeah.
chose poorly.
Yeah.
You see his face emaciate,
He's like melted, yes.
and he decrepifies. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And collapses into a heap on the ground. And with that, we'll drop out of combat.
I climb out of this.
Make an athletics check. With disadvantage, because it's all slimy and nasty.
7.
7. No, that's not going to do it. You
Like
slip and
sliding on the
fall
wall.
back into the pit.
I tried.
You're on your own. Second try, you managed to do it. And I figure you've all got some talking to do, so have at it.
Man, you stink.
I meant the new character, but
Yeah,
that works
oh.
too.
I'm Norlin. Who are you?
Just give him your name. We don't know this guy.
He
I
was
brush
clearly
the dirt
being,
off and I lick the blood splattered on my face.
He clearly was
Kind of look
at
at you
these
strange.
people's mercy.
I mean,
Thank you.
you caught a
Look, the shit
tiefling, well,
splattered
I'd tie him
on
up
your
too.
face.
Why?
I'm not sure if I would actually say that.
Okay.
But tieflings, man, they're bad.
Thank you for your aid,
Says the former tiefling.
bird.
Well, you know, I'm still a tiefling.
I-
Like, we get back to that campaign.
I haven't always looked like this.
Neither have I.
We need to find
Not
a
a
place
bird.
to hose off.
Anybody able to help me out with the smell?
Fresh out of wizard powers.
I say, all right, and I walk up to
I
him
do
and I
have
take a piss.
I have prestidigitation.
What?
I come up and give you a big hug.
You haven't even drank anything tonight.
And that was close. I give you a big hug.
Roll to grapple.
Disadvantage. It's really slippery.
No, not for
I
this.
have talons.
So, we need.
It's a
I'm assuming your
contestant.
acrobatics is going to be higher than your athletics.
Wait, since I have Beast Bond, does that mean I can make her do my bidding?
She's not a beast.
Oh, okay.
So, roll your acrobatics to avoid a shit hug.
It's the great shit hug.
Oh my.
All right. What have you guys got?
19.
24.
Oh! So you're walking towards her, but she just keeps backing up, keeps her distance,
Yeah.
keeps her distance.
Flies away.
And then I just. I noticed there's like a little bit of sludge on some of my feathers, so I'm like,
You can use prestidigitation to clean that.
So were those?
I know, I'm not used to. Well, I'm
So
just
were
like, I
those
don't.
Xanthars, Zathuras, Zumthars?
Hey man, well yeah, why do those guys want to like got you all tied up and shit before I cut you loose?
Are you one of them hooligans?
Thank you.
Well, he's. You have more shit on you than I can clean up, but I can clean up myself.
clean up
So
all
I
the shit.
cast
You can definitely clean up both. It'll take you a few casts, but you can do both.
I choose not to.
I thought you were.
I called
We'll just say that the master of their house and I had a difference of opinion which led to me being gathered and brought down to where you found me.
They thought the thing you had was theirs, and you thought it was yours because you.
Yeah, we could say that it was a disagreement over possession.
Did you steal it?
Whose was it?
Allegedly. Stealing
Is
is
he lying? Can I tell if
Or
he's
if-
lying?
state of mind.
Roll insight.
Now you roll high.
Insight is 15. Minus 1.
He wasn't really trying to deceive, so yeah, he stole it. It's fairly obvious.
This guy, was he a bad guy?
They're all bad.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Are they the Xanthams, or what are they?
The guys we're after?
The
Yeah.
Zentarian? Or something?
Zentari or something.
Zentarum.
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 Are they? Yeah.
Actually-
Zents for short.
Zents.
Are they Zents? They're Zents.
I actually don't know that for sure, unless
Okay.
my character does. Unless the DM says my character knows who owns house
well-
29.
You probably would have overheard them talking about something, so you can it's a you
29,
know
where we know
you
the
didn't when you
bases.
went in. You knew on your way
21 is
out
the-
that they were Zents.
They were
29?
Well, 29's right there.
Okay.
Do you have the one that I wrote
So-
on?
No, but I thought this was the one that.
So,
during
up
my
here,
adventures,
21 is
I
or
did
27
hear
is where
them
the prison is.
discussing this Zents.
Right.
You guys have everybody's saying something different.
You would know who the Zentarum are.
Yes.
They're
We like to call them Zent for short.
it's Zents for short. Zent or Zents plural. They're I forgot you hadn't been here.
Yeah,
I am
that's
sorry. I should have clued you in on this. So they're superficially they're a trade organization. In actuality, it's kind of true. Also, black market trade, slavery,
they-
mercenary work.
They sort of took in the vacuum that was left by the Iron Throne.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. You read the background.
I did.
Yes, you
So, like,
did.
Some of these Zent guys have been shaking down the local businesses and stuff, and we're here to put a stop to that. So either you're on board, or we're going to chuck you in the sludge, just like that asshole did to me.
Let's not attack first. When we
I'm not
clearly
I'm
have
talking
the
to him.
same.
I mean, come on.
Is his hand still tied?
No one said they cut him loose.
we
I
have not.
push past him. Like that.
And cut him from groin to
from
throat.
tits to slit. I don't know. From, yeah.
Thank you, human.
The name's Jimbo. I like your style. I seen you. I can tell by your. I don't know why I'm doing the. You're doing country kind of.
That's what I'm going for.
And you followed suit.
You look like you fight well. I respect a man that can fight. And if you're sitting down, I don't know. Were you on the ground?
No, I was standing.
All right. Well, I push you down and I pick you up.
It's an odd way to show your affection.
That's how we do it here in Baldur's.
It's true.
I-
That's how we do it.
You're not human.
No.
No, he is clearly
I'm
not
Janaza.
human.
Earth Genasi.
There's Janasa.
You have never
Genasi.
seen something like him before.
I have
Not
not.
many people
No.
have.
He is not
You're-
native to this plane.
Massive metallic looking
I need to.
humanish thing.
I'm sure you forget. Did you share a
Well-
picture? I always forget what you look like.
There are questions that I need answered, and there's also now a score to settle between myself and the Zentari. So
Zentari.
Zentari.
Zentarim.
Zentarim. So I am not above welcoming those who are on a similar.
All right. I reach out and shake your hand.
With his-
My hands at my side.
That's how you get pink eye.
a little bit of the sludge actually falls off of his arm while he's offering you his
I
hand.
I'm
turn
picturing-
and walk away.
Why don't you go back in?
I'm
down
picturing
there?
Mrs. Doubtfire after the pie, and it's sort of dripping
Yeah.
off.
It's like,
The pie is melting.
All right. Well.
we could use a short rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Before we continue on.
I'm gonna take a knee real quick. Or
Prepare
for an hour.
Prepare yourselves.
So once per short rest is an
West?
action.
Short rest.
Wee
Wees.
Oh, wet woes. How romantic.
Too many birds. As an action, I can detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of me, just for shits and giggles.
So we can spend
Within 1 mile.
But you can say there are none.
Are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, but there might not be none.
Are we taking a short rest?
Yes.
I will get back to you on that.
Okay.
1d8 plus 3.
Did I already take a?
I'm gonna have to roll.
Nice.
I believe you don't have to
wait.
roll because M. What's your Song of Rest do?
Or you hit die since there are not. No. Does
Oh.
hit die clear after a?
So
long
I've got
rest?
2
Yes.
little buttons. I've got one that says reset
Hear any
maximum
friendly
hit points.
creatures who can
There's
hear your
that one.
performance regain hit points at the end of
that's
the
only
short
if you
rest
have
by spending 1 or more hit
temporary.
dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra
And if you
1d6
need
hit
health.
points.
Okay,
That
so
one.
it's extra. It's not maximum.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
So
I'll
I
have
have
an
that.
accent.
And those stay checked until your long rest.
Are you going to do
Oh,
a
that's a good
sing?
one.
I could perform.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it doesn't cost you anything. It's free.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought about her trying to comfort herself by picking up her flute and trying to play it with her talons.
Talons in a beak. You blowing out of a beak.
Roll performance. Let's see how you do.
Oh,
goodness.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're proficient in performance.
Oh, she's extremely, yeah.
I feel like there should be disadvantage with there being a beak and some talons.
Probably
though.
just sing for us, right? Yeah, like
Oh.
birdie right now.
It was so good it
20.
broke her dice tower.
That's been happening a lot.
The other side finally came out with the glue.
I got glue.
That would be a 24.
Okay, so it takes
18
you
plus 6.
a couple of bars, and I literally mean a couple, to get used to the grip again. But yeah, you realize it comes back to you without any difficulty.
Yay.
How long does your bardic inspiration die last?
I think it was for the encounter, I think.
Or
It's 10 minutes. I think.
10 minutes?
Or 10 minutes.
So you did
And it's
sing,
concentration.
and we do get the extra d6.
I'm pretty sure.
10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And it's concentration, right?
That gets me almost up to full.
So,
It's at the top. I guess so.
So, say again what your ability did, Norlin.
Hang on 1 second, sorry. Okay. I can, once per short rest as an action, detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of me.
Planar portal. Nothing within 1 mile.
Okay.
All right, let's go find the carpenter's dad.
And M, you didn't mention it, but you know at least one more person who's held captive.
I was just about to talk about that. I was gonna
During our hour of rest.
I was gonna see where we were.
Has the shit all over me dried and caked?
Yes.
Can
yes.
I brush it off?
At least some of it. Yeah. I mean, you're.
The
There's
rest
still a
of it got
bit of an
into the
odor.
grooves and the.
Yeah. Yeah. You.
Your mortar is like, smooth again.
You could like
So-
draw abs on your abs.
Again.
Your abs have
Um,
abs, man.
So,
You've been tuck pointed.
So we're just all sitting around right now?
Yes, to talk.
Okay.
Ra- yeah. Wrapping up your short rest.
Okay. So, while I was in the sewers, I was looking for information. I was looking for a blue demon.
Wait, you were in the sewers already?
That's how she died the first time.
Unwise to do that by yourself, bird.
The name's M.
She doesn't always look like that either.
So I've heard.
I don't always smell like this either.
That's
Hard to
terrible.
Yeah, I was
believe.
about to say that's debatable. Well, actually, it's true. Sometimes he smells like charred earth.
This is true.
Instead of soiled.
I stopped by the orphanage in the village, and they mentioned there was a missing child, a little girl named Lacey.
A child, you say?
Yes, she'd been taken by the Zentarum.
Now these guys are assholes.
They're holding her ransom.
For what?
They want 500 gold pieces for her.
Is that all? Let's just go
Well, we
slush.
can't. The issue is that the owners don't want the Zentarum to know that they spoke to me and Emmeline about the issue. So we have to find a way to handle. I was trying to find a way to handle it without implicating
Yeah, I get that.
the orphanage.
We did the same thing with the carpenter.
And while I was talking with the children at the orphanage to find out more, I heard about a blue demon that lived in the
What
sewers.
color are you?
I was blue.
I'm red.
Oh, he's red.
It's not
I'm
yet.
blue.
You got a buddy down here? A little bluer.
Bluer. Barely even knew her.
Well, I mean, so you think this kid's being held captive or something? Where'd they have you? You know anything about this building we're trying to get into?
I saw no children when I was passing through.
About an old guy.
Well, you know that they talked while they were taking you. They were taking you to their prison, not. Yeah, you haven't been there yet.
I didn't want to go after the girl myself, but I was trying to chase after her and find this big blue demon. I have my suspicions on what I believe what the children call the big blue demon is, but I can't confirm because I never actually saw the big
What
blue
do you think
demon.
it is?
I believe it's a doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Damn.
It's dire news.
Do they know what doppelgangers are?
Not necessarily.
He
in character
definitely
form.
would.
I probably fought them.
Yeah, you definitely would have fought them when the Iron Throne fell.
They probably killed my buddies.
Are these guys
Left
in-
them dying in the mud.
Are the dead guys in uniforms?
Oh,
Or are they just rabble?
so you want to search them?
Yes, please.
So
Haven't
the-
did it
in
a
the
while.
pool? So now you have to go back in the poo to get the two.
Yeah, I jumped in.
He's like, I already smell like it. What's more?
Yeah.
Starting to get dry.
I fished that guy out.
All right. There were 2 in there at the end.
2?
Yep. The groin shot guy fell in.
Yeah, I checked them up on the side too.
And
We'll let you go through those.
no, actually, it was just that one, right? Yeah, it was
Just
just
the
groin shot guy. All right. So you loot through their stuff, and they've got a small amount of loose change that I have not determined in advance. That I'll get to you later.
I take all of it.
Okay.
You are the
And
one who needs it.
one of them does have a pendant that you recognize as a symbol of the Zentarum. The
That's a doppelganger.
the parchment that they were fighting over is a crude map of the sewers.
Is it marked?
Crudely, poorly. Looks like, it looks like there is one location marked on it, and it's the where you're already headed.
to.
Yep, exactly.
But are they wearing uniforms? Are they like a uniform?
No, it's other than that insignia, they look like street thugs. They're not using any sort of.
I feel like we should take that
regalia.
insignia with us,
Yeah, we take. Yeah, definitely.
and perhaps in the future clean it off.
You think we can impersonate these jackasses, tie the hymn back up, and walk right in?
A genasi and a bird?
Well, maybe she
Had
can
I
turn
not-
she can turn into something else, and I'll just kind of hang back a little bit.
We got the sort of regulars
I
over here.
can't
and
do
the
that anymore,
Table of
Tierna.
freaks over there.
Oh,
This is true, right?
I'm stuck. I'm stuck like this.
stuck like a bird. Well, you're kind of cute. It's all right.
It's okay, baby. You were born that way. Actually, no. you weren't.
Reborn.
I mean, I've seen uglier guys. Look at Corbin.
I was a beautiful dragon.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's right.
Everybody changing shapes now. What the hell were you, Jimbo?
I was, well, shoot, I don't have a good quip comeback for that.
You were a beautiful bald baby.
I was a perfectly smooth, hairless child.
Yeah, me too. How about that?
I sent everybody. I posted what a doppelganger looked like, but
At least you can fly now.
Oh, yeah, I definitely.
So, should we sneak in, or should we fight in, or should we try to impersonate somebody in,
I'd
or
say
what do you guys
we could
think?
try and sneak in.
Sneaky.
Maybe someone who doesn't
so no,
shoot an arrow from the back when we're not ready.
Well, if you wouldn't have kicked the poor man,
so
or non-man, non-man
so
creature.
we're not doing
You
anything
guys
about the
started.
doppelgangers.
He
What?
kicked
No,
you.
he kicked you,
He kicked
so
you.
she shot
I
the guy
shot
that
the
kicked
guy
you.
that kicked you.
Yeah. I mean, she was sticking
Yeah,
her
you
foot.
can take a few kicks.
Okay.
I had it under control.
Yeah, clearly.
No one will tie me back up again.
Isn't that ominous?
You chose to be tied.
Bound-
This is consensual.
I mean, I did
Bounds
that
were
once too.
were made to be broken.
All right, so
Disagree.
Corbin,
I think you meant
which
a
way do
different
we go?
word.
Bindings.
Oh wait, I got a new map and it's marked. I follow the map.
All
You
right.
guys, come with me. Let's go.
Are we stealthing?
I'm leading the way.
So where are we? We're in the
Which
shit.
orientation do you like?
You have it turned right side up.
Yeah, this map does not have any sort of
You
compass
are
on
here.
it,
Okay.
so there's got to be a
We-
check for
We
this.
have it turned
There
the way
is
that the text
Survival, I
on the-
think.
Yeah. So roll survival to see if you can figure out.
Can I do it?
No, because he has the
he's got
map.
the map.
Okay.
Survival, you don't need math. You just have the
Can I
sense.
I have a quick question.
We have
Yeah,
no
sure.
quick answers.
What happened to my body when I was reincarnated? My original
Uh,
body.
it does not say that the body is destroyed, so
You don't want to know.
Can it be
we,
like
uh,
frozen?
I didn't do nothing. I was down.
you want to freeze it?
Yeah.
We
so
drew
it's like...
penis on your face.
Oh, God.
probably still there.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. No.
I don't know. Whatever.
I was envisioning
you want it preserved.
transformed
I don't know.
He described it
Well,
as
if they
like
could find my
materialized
sarcophagus.
a new.
just material.
Well,
New
you
shape.
you don't need an entire body for reincarnation, so it definitely generates at least part of a new one. So I was assuming it made an entire new body.
Another 25 levels, we'll just create you from nothing. It's fine.
25 levels?
And we need a cleric. We gotta hire a cleric. Or something.
Or a wizard.
He's
Wish.
thinking expansion.
Works. Anyway.
Something.
Free fun.
5. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I turn and head straight south.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. So you go up to the four-way intersection that's coming up, and yep, straight south.
Straight south.
Is anyone actually going to say or stop? him?
Yes.
Tierno,
You. Yeah.
turn around, other way.
You sure? I'll hold up the map. This one's marked. Look.
My
But there's
bird,
no you are here.
my bird
You're right
senses
here.
are
We gotta go that
tingling.
way.
It's the wrong way.
All right.
I have a death like a feeling.
I would know where I came from.
Yes.
Yes.
And
And
So
you're
I
like,
can
I didn't
tell
come
them.
that way.
Yes.
All right. Well.
My
I'll go that way then.
my feathers
I'll
are
follow
ruffled
which way-
right now. We
whichever
shouldn't
way.
go that way.
All right. I'm headed that way. I'm headed the correct way now, I assume.
Okay.
sounds like it. Yeah.
All right.
You can just imagine like
Is this another just like
just her
open
feathers like.
corridor thing?
Yeah. It's
Do I get advantage on all stealth rolls in the sewers because of my own personal funk?
no. I'm not. I'm not going to give you that one.
Okay.
Because
Disadvantage.
You
Or
smell
advantage
like-
in the sewer, disadvantage
Everywhere else.
What the hell's the smell? Bobby, I told you if you did that again. I'll whoop your ass.
Somebody go jiggle the handle.
So we're marching.
I'm going
Towards
right
the
into
prison.
this building, the prison from underground, right? I don't know what I see, so
yeah. So it words. So you do. It's basically just like the passage you've been on with the two sidewalks, basically, and a middle trench. You do see a. Actually, this way you don't see any side passages for connections. And then we're just gonna do this. Don't worry about it. And you hit the next four. Actually, if you look on your map of the city, so you can actually see the sewer grates on it, the little squares in the middle of the roads. So you ran into Rake just before the sewer grate next to the Elf Song 1, southwest of 1. So you turned there and went right. And just basically where the O is for Southwest Baldur's Gate, there's another grate there. And there you take a right-hand turn.
okay.
And start going along the road that you can't really quite see on the map there.
Yep.
And
No,
that,
it's
and
on
we're
the
and
underground.
we're headed to 29, which is right there at that corner.
Yes.
We're headed to 29.
The
It's
the
Oh, on the
under below ground 29.
Yep. And when just after stepping past that four-way intersection there, because I'm pretty sure that you beat that stealth roll. Darn it! Where is my stinking file? Oh, there it is.
Passive perception 9.
Yeah. But their passive perception is going to be pretty good.
I mean, the map is telling us that there's an entrance somewhere nearby. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
So Corbin and Norlin, you notice ripples in the muck,
Oh.
and are able to shout out an alarm before 3 bugbears spring from the filth and attack.
Bugbears.
Look out! There's a muck monster coming.
Shit demon.
Shit demons.
Is
3 bugbears.
Yep.
Alright.
Writing them.
bugbears the bosses of the low?
Bugbear.
And we're just going to use 1 initiative roll. Oh, wow.
Are you sure?
Meh.
Yep.
They all like max initiative?
Yep. They rolled a 22.
Mother poppers. Oh, I was 1 away from the 22.
Aww. Higher or lower? I guess I'll go the highest.
16 for the gym to the bow
18.
spice.
I have 8.
11.
To the bow to the spice.
21.
Did we copy paste our names or something?
No, they're all out of order.
Assuming I have a couple of minutes.
Put them
I'll use the restaurant.
Yeah, we'll get this set up, and you weren't on the high end for
Not
initiative.
super high. Mountain Dew going through.
So I'm going to assume Tierno was in the front of this group since you were the one who started walking first.
Yes, please.
Corbin, Jimbo, Northern, Rake,
Corbin again.
Corbin again.
Rake again.
Rake again, Tierno. Nailed it. Wait, and then we moved my initiative.
Alright, Em, what was your initiative?
18.
Jimbo? Do we remember what his was?
Nope.
It was on the lower 16, I believe you said.
Oh, you
Norland?
said 22?
I have 8.
Yes,
Rake is
22.
4 and Tierno's 11.
They rolled a 20.
I mean,
So 2 of the bugbears are going to throw javelins at you, and the third is going to rush at you with a morning star.
very good.
So we'll do the javelins first.
Yes, sir. I got a warning, so shields up.
Yep.
Can we make it a filter?
For what?
Or make it a chart so you can just filter?
For what?
Or sort by
21
Hit sword.
to AC.
How'd you do?
7 damage.
You highlight the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
So in this case, I did Bugbear 1 down to Rake all the way over.
18.
And then under data,
All right.
you go down to
And
sort
then the
range,
morning star.
and then select sort by column A, B, Z
Okay.
to A.
Got it. Cool.
11.
Miss.
Yep.
Hello, boys!
Corbin.
Aye. Since we picked up Rake, I have kept the bow out. So
Sure.
and then we saw them coming.
Yep.
But when we were seeing the ripples, where were they in relation? So are we
In front of you.
They all just swung at me.
understood? I'm just trying to figure out if I have range
Yeah.
or if I need to move.
No, you're good. You're good. Because he's up front. Closest one from you is going to be about 10 feet. The ones in the back, you've got about 35 feet.
All right. So I'm going to draw my bow and aim for the close one.
'Kay.
Until we see things shake out, I may go for the longer one later, but for right now, I'm gonna go for the close one.
All right.
1d8. I need another d8. Let's do your d8. Nope, I can't. There's no damage on it. 14, 7, 21
To AC,
to AC.
that'll hit.
With 9 damage.
9 damage for
Is that 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Jimbo, what was your
16 initiative.
Yep. Okay. All right. M.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Enthrall on them.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I said okay.
Just sounded like you were like confused or something.
You probably have to go find on it.
No. He's confused as to why I'm doing this.
Well, it just has advantage on its save.
Because it's a bugbear or something?
No, because it's fighting you. And Enthrall is more of an out-of-combat spell.
You're trying to put it to sleep, though, right?
No.
What's Enthrall do?
On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends or until the target can no longer hear you.
I didn't see that. Okay. I will not do that. I will do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. Yeah, first or second level?
First.
Okay. Are you using it on the one with the Morning Star that moved into attack, or the ones that are throwing javelins?
The ones that are throwing javelins, I can only do one creature though.
Yep.
It says. So I'll do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 60 feet, easy.
Whichever, I don't know, whichever one I'm closer to on. What's the positioning?
Those two are basically side by side,
Okay, I'll pick the
further
one on the left.
further down.
Sure.
It came out
I'll
of
take
the
the one on
Came
the
out
left.
of the muck
mud.
and jumped in front of us.
That was their whole turn.
Oh, they threw
so
javelins
the
at him.
it's a 12. Was 12.
And somebody has a Morning Star.
Yep.
I'll get this ready just in case.
I know what that is because of Castlevania, the video game.
So I need to make a saving throw.
Yes.
Ball on it. Like
What's the
ball
save?
on a chain.
What's the stat?
It's Wisdom.
Failed.
On
Failed
failed
hard.
save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. You must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay.
Sweet. So that is 10 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
10 psychic damage.
And they have a speed of 30 feet, so it turns and runs 30 feet down the sewer path.
Who took the 10 damage?
The one on the left. So whichever one that one is. The javelin one.
Yeah, one of the javelin ones. We'll say Bugbear 1. Well, we'll say Bugbear 2. Whatever.
So
Sorry, I saw the one, but it apparently was Javelin one, not.
We're fine, we're fine,
Bugbear
we're
one.
fine. Any bonus action movement?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Alright, that brings us to Jimbo.
Jimbo. How far away is Jimbo from the bugbears?
How far you want to be?
Well, I want to end up 10 feet away. So am I close enough to get?
Yeah, you should be able to pull that off. From the Morning Star guy, yeah, you can pull that off. No dangers, no problems.
So I get to 10 feet, and then I maneuver. If my browser will wake up, I will do a lunging strike. Is that what it's called? A lunging
Attack.
I can increase my reach by 5 feet. So I'll stop short. I'll stop a square short and lunge. I suppose that doesn't. I'm super inspired die. Is that going to probably only affect? So if I do a second offhand, I'm no longer lunging. Probably,
Yep.
I'm guessing.
As written, that's correct.
Yeah, sure. Let's just do it. So I will lunge and attack at the one guy for beep 7, 18 hit.
That will hit.
And 6. I'm sorry, I need to add the superiority die. That is not the damage die. Sorry, hold on. That's superiority. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
I think, because I get to add the superiority die to the damage. I think.
Yes, I believe that's what that said.
Or no, is that? That's
Yeah,
not
to the damage roll.
Yeah.
So that bugbear is
So
up
6,
to
8, 9,
21
10, 11,
damage.
12 with 1, and then I cannot take my 2 weapon fighting because I'm back to 10 feet away. That's all I do.
All right. That brings us to Tierno.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take a mace attack.
All right. He's looking pretty beat up. You got a good chance here.
17 to attack.
That'll hit. You guys are rolling high.
1 and 3, or 1 and 2 is 3. 3 damage.
3 damage. 24. Okay, nope. You rolled low, so he's very shaky on his feet, but he's still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Norlin.
I'm done.
My turn. Let's see. He's still standing. The one with the morning star. Am I kind of far away from him, though?
Yeah, you're probably back. Well, I said he was like 15 feet back, so you're probably another 10 on top of that. We'll say 25 feet back.
Okay, so close enough that I can go ahead and use my bonus action, but I'm gonna shoot at bugbear number 2
With the bonus boost?
with the bonus boost.
Okay. No. Bugbear number 2, you can't. Well, what's the range on your bow?
30.
Range is 30 for the bow?
Oh, the bow is 150.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you still got him. That's the one who ran 30 feet away, so that's the only reason why I brought it up.
Oh, well then, let me just. Well, he's looking very bloody, which means he probably doesn't level up.
Well, bugbear 3 is the one that's bloody.
Yes.
Right. Should I just hit him then?
It's up to you.
I mean,
He's running away. The other javelin is
Kill a guy.
not
the
as
quicker
far.
he's dead, the faster he
Well.
doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and do the other bugbear that didn't have anything
Okay.
done at all. 18 to AC.
18 hits.
And then 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 2, 12.
12 damage on him. All right. And Rake
Okay.
at the bottom of the order with your, 3 initiative?
4.
4.
2
4.
plus 2. Well, I will hex Morningstar Bugbear. And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Oh, Hex is a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
20. And that will be 13 damage.
Yeah, that's gonna kill him. It's a force damage, I believe, right, for Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Okay, so that catches him clean in the chest, and he flies backwards, landing at the feet of his javelin-wielding compatriot.
Yeah, it does. And then I step forward 10 feet.
All right. Feeling a little cocky, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and you're going to...
Still behind the melee guys.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Naturally. Not that stupid.
So
We don't know that.
the bugbear is going to throw a second javelin at you, since you just killed his buddy.
Oh, Okay.
Yep, and you walk forward.
So this is Bugbear 1 that's throwing?
Yep.
Bugaboo.
13 to 17.
Tits.
That's going to be 7 damage. But didn't you gain like temp HP when you killed the guy?
Oh, I do gain 6 temp HP when I kill it.
All right, so that helps you out quite a bit.
Grape killed a guy.
And then he, excuse me, he is going to retreat down the tunnel, following his already fleeing friend.
6 temp. Yeah. Okay. Mm.
All right.
So the second.
Then the
uh,
second one
guy
will take a
gets-
turn. He'll move up into range to throw a javelin at Tierno and then turn around and retreat. Yeah, that's going to be a big old miss. I rolled a 5. You've got like 30 AC.
Not that many.
I
So
know.
they ran 30 more feet each.
Well, the second one, who is going to be closer when all this is said and done, he was 15 feet away originally, ran back
40.
30, so he was going to run 15 up, 15 back. So that
So
gets
that's
him
0.
at,
It's at 45.
yep, 45 feet away.
And we're back to Corbin.
Alright. I'm going to take aim at Bugbear 1, which I believe is still the closer of the 2.
They're both sitting at 45.
Okay. So I'm going to take aim at Bugbear 1 because they're the same distance away. And I'm going to use my... I do need 2 d8s. 7, 22.
Roger can fit his dice in more readily now. He's got a bigger hole there.
22 to AC for 14 damage.
Wow, 14
That
damage.
would've
Can he
just
fit
got-
my dice in there?
On, okay, still alive.
It's like a hot dog.
Badly beaten, but still alive.
I don't
Then
think that
it's
would fit
M.
through mine.
It's about the right size, but mine are heavier.
Yes, M.
Not gonna throw it.
There's equipment here, man.
Are they like somewhat grouped up? No.
Yeah, they
Kinda
are.
next to each other.
Yeah, they're basically side by
But
side.
everyone's all there, right?
No, actually,
They're
at the
45 feet
moment
away.
they are. What did I say? 45 feet
45.
away from your nearest ally, and approximately 65 feet away from you now, ballpark.
Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep.
Sleep. Okay. Yeah, 90-foot range, so that's easy.
What?
I thought you said leap.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
So roll your dice to determine hit points.
The bards who say leap.
Oh, they're d8s. Okay.
Oh, casting as a first or second level?
Ooh. First.
Okay. I thought that was going to be the answer, but
If I cast it as a second level, does it take up both slots?
it takes a second level slot.
A second level slot.
So you have 4 first
Yeah.
level slots and
As
2
long as the spell is
second.
level 2 or whatever.
What does it get me?
No,
next
she'd be
level?
upcasting it.
Oh, you're up. You can up that.
Yeah.
How many do I get if it's?
You get an extra 2d8
Oh, it's one of
for
those that you
using a
can-
second level.
Right. Okay. Because there's some level-based spells that you can only cast if you have.
Is it worth it? Should
I
get
don't
the
think
second
we're gonna
level?
get another long rest though between now and the
I
time
don't
that we
think
go
so.
after the Zins, so keeping a second level spell might be worth it.
I cannot tell you if it is worth it or not worth it.
As much as he would like to help his lovely dear wife.
No,
I
he-
turned her
no,
into a bird today. Can you really say I'm helping her out?
No, he never helps me.
That's
He may love me, but he does not help me.
Neither of those statements are true.
Oh.
Wait, you don't love her?
May I borrow one of your D8s?
See it here first.
Too
Divorce court
late.
on.
5 D8s.
Looks like you're doing damage. Too
What's the
late.
attack? Or is it a wisdom?
No, there is
save?
no attack. Sleep
just-
just goes.
Oh, it's hit point.
Yep.
That's right.
I remember sleeping 40s. So
22.
Yeah, you knock them both out.
Sweet.
They're both
So they
asleep.
both fall asleep?
Yes.
Alright, smush time!
So, Tierno,
nerd bash.
they came out of the muck.
Yep.
Do you mind searching them?
Sure, man. I searched them.
Did
Well-
we ever search the
When did they wake up?
We did.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I was about to
okay,
say,
they're just
um,
asleep. They're not.
well,
that's
they-
right.
They could
Okay,
look
this-
through the dead one.
Okay, so it
I searched
says
the dead.
each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
So, if you want to jostle through their stuff, you're gonna have to roll sleight of hand to avoid waking them.
Yeah, why don't we just not worry about that?
You've
Yeah,
got
Just
1
do the
minute
dead
before they
one.
wake up. That
Why-
is
why don't
10
we just-
turns.
That's fine. I was just looking to see if I presume they're here to guard something, and so I figured they might have something on them that could
I
tell
want
us
them up and
something.
ask.
You can't
Or-
ask a bugbear.
Sure, you can.
Speak something, right?
Yeah.
Like, probably,
Goblin.
Probably common.
I speak goblin.
Speak goblin. Yeah, alright.
Who speaks goblin?
Are you looking up the enemies you're fighting?
I mean, they
No,
that-
just well, just
bugbears are
attributes.
usually lord over little gobbies, right? They're like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
tend to be bosses of the gobbies.
Why don't we just kill them and move on? They're bad guys.
I like that.
I'd like to
Sure.
kill something today. I mean, something else.
I smashed the first one's head with my hammer.
Are we in initiative?
I was about to say,
Oh, are we
Wait your turn.
Sorry.
like,
Wait,
M
we're-
just
Someone
went.
cutting
We
the
were-
line.
We were talking like we're out of combat.
No, I-
It's
Well,
going to turn
all-
into a
all-
Popeye's
Because
chicken
I
sandwich
screwed up.
situation.
Well, all of the enemies are currently unconscious, but they are still hostile. So,
Can we time it so that we both smush at the same time?
yes, you could. The first person could ready an action to attack with the second one.
Jim, let's smush them together. It's kind of like
So who's it's you? It's me, and then you. We're
Right,
after
so
each
you'd
other.
have to prep the action to go when Tierno goes.
Okay.
Yep.
I do that.
So-
you want to count it down?
Well, they're 45 feet away. I believe you would have to,
Why are they
Run.
45 feet?
because they were using hit and run tactics and taking advantage of their 30-foot
speak
range on their
Infernal?
javelins.
So do I.
Because hobgoblin or bugbears
didn't-
are smart.
And I wasn't in reaction
That's what I
range because I
imagined.
did my lunge.
Well, the first one moved in melee range. The second two were
Death
supporting at
metal.
range.
Basically.
Because these guys
So
are
is
actually
there
trying to
still-
use
so there's-
tactics.
Oh, and the one I was near is dead.
Yes.
I see that.
Yes. Just so happened that the people who were attacking them
That's
had
kinda
greater
creepy.
than 45 feet range.
Well, so how far am I? Not.
2 turns.
Well,
Am I
a
within-
full
Little creepy.
turn.
I could do
Don't we
another
speak
lunge
Infernal?
if I can get 30 feet and be 10 feet
Don't
away
we
from
speak
something.
Infernal?
I can then
I
lunge.
speak
15.
Arin.
You're just shy.
The language of the wind.
I mean, they're asleep for 10 rounds. You
Oh,
can
okay.
just
Makes me wanna
walk
burn your
up.
feathers.
I take 2 turns. To,
Just
I
they're
guess.
gonna
why
get
not
turns.
Well, they're
fire,
gonna
so-
get turns.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll
Run up to them.
Stab a guy.
just stab a guy.
You should have advantage against sleeping.
Well,
guys,
they're
right?
not in range. They're 45 feet
I
away.
will
It
get
takes...
into
I
range.
didn't choose it.
I will get into into 5 feet range
All right.
of both of them. Are they
That's...
both next to each other?
Yeah, they're next to each
I'll
other.
get next to both of them.
All right. Tierno, are you doing the same?
They're just gonna fucking shoot them and kill them before I get to it. I searched the goblin.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
So you've...
The Morning Star one, the dead
Who
one.
cares? The dead one.
Take the Morning
y-
Star.
You find very little on him. So
Bears don't have pockets. Turns out.
Bears don't have pockets.
They don't have pouches like kangaroos.
you know, he was wearing hide armor,
Well, that might have
and that is in some rather poor condition. You know, like there's nothing on him worth your time.
So do we have any idea that they are like Zent guardians or Zent tied to like protecting the, or is it just?
I don't know, but he smells bad, man. Could be
Smells
me,
like
though.
you.
I don't know.
All right, that was my only thought, was that they might be.
And then I spent the 30 feet and walked towards the other guy.
All right,
I'm done.
Norlin.
I am going to move up so that I'm in within. Can I get within 30 feet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because
That's my special requires me to be within 30 feet.
you're 5 plus another. I think I said about 20ish for you. Yeah. So you're 65. Actually, you're 65 away. So if I move a 30, that only gets you a 35.
Alright, so I don't get my special action. But
Well,
I can still. So,
you could choose not to attack one right now, or
They would
go
say
for the
so.
weakest one.
I'm going to go for the weakest one. Whichever one has the most amount of hit points.
This. The
Oh,
should
and I
say
nat crit. As in loss. Nat fail. There we go.
Well,
Good fail.
Crit fail.
all right. But you did have advantage because he's unconscious.
That's right.
JK. You
Woohoo!
can keep whatever your damage was, but
17 plus 6, 23.
All right. Yeah, he dies.
Okay.
That was
7
cool.
points.
That was just the.
Oh,
Attack
okay. Okay. Yeah, roll damage.
it
It was
was
7.
He dies.
Wrong, yep, wrong one. There you go.
All right. Brings us to Rake.
I walk forward 30 feet.
All right.
And yeah, bonus action, I move my hex to him, and then I will.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is gonna be 14 to AC.
With advantage?
AKA you did
21
That'll hit.
and 15 damage.
15 including the curse.
Yeah.
You get hex on top of it.
All right. He is awake.
He's awake and very, very bloody.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, mostly bloody.
And that
And
brings...
then it's his turn.
Yes. He is going to turn tail and run 60 feet away.
So he's got to stand up, right?
Opportunity attack?
opportunity.
Did not say that he...
He's
it does not
prone.
say that he falls when he is sleeping.
He's just like,
He's unconscious on his feet. Yeah, exactly.
I get an opportunity. If I may.
Yes, you do.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Sure, the camera not bald.
That'll be
It's all
a
good.
hit. Is a natural 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
The lowest possible damage is 4 damage.
That kills him.
Hey, Jimbo!
So he turns to run, and you just cut him down.
Yes.
Do you want to search
Neck
those
to
two?
navel.
I'm done. I just keep walking.
It says they fall unconscious, so.
Right, but it does not say they fall prone. And you can
Falling
be.
asleep, not falling over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unconscious does say they fall prone. So,
Nah, it doesn't matter.
So he stands up.
stood up and I cut him down.
yep. So for future purposes, yeah, the ranged attacks would have advantage and disadvantage, and therefore would be a push. We'll do better next time.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And yep. I step over the dead body. And
We're
Well,
searching
then-
for the entrance into building
To the
7.
Room number 29.
29,
Building
which
Right, room 29.
number
which you
7.
realize you are right next to.
Should
Do we see a room?
Yeah, there's a door, like not etched, but like embedded in the sewer walls.
Is it marked at all?
No,
Is it stone or wood?
wood.
Can we like go up and listen?
Sure. Yeah, roll perception.
15?
15. You don't hear anything on the other side.
Thoughts?
I'll take a short rest before we open that door.
So in 5e, that's an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
No?
I
Okay.
don't need a rest.
We're still
You still got
early.
one spell
We're
slot.
still
It
early in
doesn't-
the
it
day,
doesn't
right?
It doesn't benefit me, so.
We're still relatively early in the day, right?
Well, are you guys good?
Well,
to-
you've had a couple fights. You've had
Did one
a
rest.
yeah,
Probably been a
actually
couple.
3 fights, and you've had one long rest.
Probably only been less than. Hasn't been that long.
Did we do a long rest or do we?
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry,
we did
short
short
rest. I misspoke.
We did
Uh,
a.
So you're looking at you've probably been in the sewers
No yawning.
2-ish hours now.
Okay, so,
So,
we're like
mid-morning?
late morning, coming up on
Yeah.
lunchtime.
She's on the West Coast. She's not tired yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, what's
yeah,
the
late morning.
plan before we go in this door?
Yeah,
We're
it's quarter
trying
of
to
11.
find.
Or, well, I was thinking it's quarter of 11. Are we going to commit to another
We might want to
hour?
plan the plan
or-
and then do it next time.
That sounds reasonable.
Just remember that.
Sure.
Don't uncheck anything you haven't taken a short rest yet.
Yes,
And leave D&D beyond alone.
I'm primarily working on the honor system
well, we
here.
could go on to like a cliffhanger, like open up the door,
Okay, well let's get to the.
and then like whatever the next fight is, just
Won't
hang
they're all
it
naked.
there.
Who's naked?
Sure.
My plan is to go in the door unless somebody tells me to do something other.
Well, just remember, we're trying to find a little girl, right?
Lacey.
Do we have any description about what she looks like?
Blonde and freckles.
About how old?
6 years old.
And what's her parents' name?
She's an orphan.
An orphan.
She's from the orphanage.
So if we wanted to say something to her so she would trust us, what would we say?
We got candy.
And how would we tell her?
That we know Fazim and Umara, and that we're here to bring her back to Fazim and Umara.
Okay.
How can we tell her from a doppelganger?
Wow, now you're thinking like a smart man.
You just gave
Sorry,
me an
I'm thinking
idea.
too much like a DM.
You just
My bad.
You just used all 10 of your int.
Plumb out of it.
I might be able to tell that, maybe, because of my experience.
Just the honor
You
system.
can certainly make an attempt.
Yeah.
And what about the carpenter's dad?
We know nothing about him.
Did we ask any questions about who he is, what his name is?
Nope. No. I assume he looks like an older version.
After all, I've been
Oral's dad.
Oh, lol.
I thought you did get a name. I don't think I wrote the name down, but I think you got the name.
Before
We'll have to
I,
go watch the transcript.
You've been hunting them?
I did just remember to
Yeah.
post all the videos.
you never asked.
What's the difference between you and a doppelganger?
I'm half human.
So what happened
You're
was
bird,
you had
half
left the
human.
room.
Yeah.
You
were
weren't here
half
before.
human, and then you died.
I don't think I'll use very many names.
I got better.
Call people by their race. Human.
Well, I'll go in the
The
door.
name's Jim.
Anybody else got any other ideas?
How about sleight of hand to get
Slate?
through the door versus, punching it down?
I mean, we could try the knob too.
That too.
It's pretty simple.
Thieves. Oh no.
I tried the
about
knob.
to say.
I have thieves' tools.
Yeah, it's not locked.
I
Right.
turned the knob.
All right.
Push the door open.
All right. Do we
Maybe
want to end?
stealthily?
Do we want to end there? Or do we want to do the next room? But
Survey
honest,
the.
I want to know what's in the room.
Let's.
Like, what are we preparing for?
I step into the room.
300 bugbears. No.
There's
An orgy.
And nobody's coming back next time.
And with that, M flies away. Peace
Been
out.
here
I'm
before.
not dying again.
She starts to fly away, but then a Karen crawler jumps down from the ceiling, and it's
I dig my talons into it and peck it with my new beak. I'm not letting that worm get me this time.
no. You look into a room that has lanterns on hanging on the walls of a dimly lit basement. At the center of the room is a small table with two thuggish-looking men arguing over a game of cards.
Do they see us?
I just walked in.
I mean, he just
Oh,
walked into the
right.
room, so.
Right.
Yep. They see us.
There's also a bugbear that's leaning against the far wall. Within this room, there is a ladder that you see that presumably goes up to the ground floor. And judging from the look of the map, another, Yeah, and you can see there's a small wall, but you can see at least one passage that goes off beyond it. Oh, no, that's just a post. Yeah, you could see there's two exits from this room, in addition to the ladder.
We went in there.
You kind of walked in already.
We walk in, we say a cool quote, and the credits roll.
Deal us in.
Is this the casino?
I'm Cathra.
I got next.
All right, so we'll wrap up there.
Anybody took any notes in the log today? Or
This
I'll
was
probably
actually pretty
post
combat
it.
heavy, all
Yeah.
said and done, so I don't think there's too many notes that need to be taken.
We went into a thing.
And
because-
became a
All
bird.
the people that we met
We
died
met Rake.
for the most part.
No, only about half the people that you
Kill
met
anybody.
We
died.
left
else
the
on
thugs.
Yeah,
Initial thugs alive.
which I'm sure won't be a problem when you come back to sleep tonight.
I'll be good.
Got a tab.
Yes, actually, you're the one person who can show your face in that tavern.
Just gotta take it
Well,
over.
so could. Oh no, I guess Em was.
I would have been okay if I could change my face.
Yeah, you would. Too bad. So next session, let's talk about that a bit. So we've got the holiday next weekend. So I
You
don't.
do it off
Off stream.
stream.
The
Well, we can.
first week of December.
Well, for our adoring
Audience.
fans,
after
Well,
Thanksgiving.
need to
we've
know our
got so many
schedule.
fans now.
Next
is
session.
not good.
Well, okay.
Let's go.
Date. We'll say date TBD, but I believe there was at least talk of us switching back to the other campaign.
Or do we want to continue to that?
Yeah,
this?
let's keep going with this one.
Just
This
now
one
that
more,
I'm
since
finally-
we left it at a cliffhanger.
Okay. We'll do that, and
So maybe the 13th of December is the next typical 2-week night.
yes, although that is the night of my work's holiday party.
Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, slasher.
We'll be going.
So,
You should come.
and that's gonna make it.
Oh yeah, because it's the
It's not
But
full.
it's socializing.
yeah, it's the department one. Yeah,
Socializing with
Holiday
us.
You guys would? You're going?
Let's
I've
just schedule this offline.
okay, fair enough. Then
Probably January, huh?
yeah, good chance of that. Anyway,
The 20th?
we'll get off the stream
We'll
here, and
announce.
we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
And keep waving. I can't find the button. Where's it at? And break.